Last session we were quote unquote chilling out in the town of Saul.
I don't think we were chilling out. I think we had a mob that we were dealing with.
That's what the
Yeah,
quote unquote was for.
we were dealing
Uh,
with a mob.
You had been passing the time a little bit before doing some last minute exploration. You tried to prevent uh, the people of the after rounding up everyone in the town in the hospital. You tried to keep them trapped in the hospital, as all of them and Pierre felt a deep urge to go towards the town center. In your efforts to prevent them from going to town center, I believe a couple died. Besides that, everyone eventually managed to get to town center. Before I think two of you, I don't remember who, followed them eventually.
It was me and Setier.
Sedia and Sterling both went. Me and Lance stayed back. I think.
All right. Did Pierre ever pass the save to, or Pierre failed the save? Did I make him re-roll a save at any point?
The wisdom save?
Yeah.
He eventually succeeded.
Hang on, I don't remember if I re-rolled a wisdom save.
No, but like during the while we're trying to keep everyone in, we had to roll it several times.
That was con.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Oh,
wisdom.
it was con. Oh.
I did do a wisdom save. After one long rest, I did a wisdom save. I scrolled back up. I got a 6 +1 plus Sterling's aura, which was a grand total of 11, I think.
And he didn't roll any more after that?
No,
Well, I believe
but
the reason for that
I think that was around when the bell stuff happened, but Lance also rolled a wisdom save.
I believe the reason why he stopped rolling was because it like during that session I had like kind of had him in a bear hug, and
Yeah, exactly.
eventually
Yeah.
No, that was Constitution save. That wasn't a wisdom save.
I know, but eventually the feeling that was compelling you to go to the town hall like dissipated.
Had stopped. Yeah.
I do remember that was said, that the urge that I was feeling had stopped. But my wisdom was just before the bell stuff started happening, the urge to go to there.
And I think on the maps, the two halves of the party are still split up. Anything else important that people think should be mentioned in the recap?
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so. The one question I have
the wizard did notice them though, didn't he? Wasn't that a whole thing?
Oh yes, he was kind of
he was spooky.
He was following them about a little bit before they exited his range, and he returned back to his thing.
Is this the reinforcements arrive session, or is this the battle with the wizard session? I don't know what session this is.
The battle.
I believe they should be arriving
this was,
today.
but I'm not sure if this is the wizard battle session or not.
I was going to say, I think they were supposed to be arriving when Setior and Sterling left, they were going to be arriving soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to be clear, we should be going to fight the wizard today. Hopefully.
Yes, we.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
would really
maybe.
like it, but I
So would
understand if
I.
it takes another week.
I would prefer it not to take another week because I've been building this up in my head for weeks
I mean-
already.
I mean, we might get the fight started, but we might not finish it.
That's fine. I don't care if we don't finish it, but I'd at least like to start it today if we can.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're not very. Unless you guys have something that you are dying to do. I'm guessing
I have nothing I need to do.
we're
I just
no more
wanna
than
fight the
15
wizard.
minutes away from the fight.
I want to.
I just
want to
go fight the wizard. Yeah, agreed. I want to fight this damn wizard
We
already.
should at least make a plan with the rescue party / knights. That
So-
Oh, that is true.
All
or
right,
at least
fair
talk
enough.
with them and figure out if we
Ugh.
can get any assistance from them, possibly.
Darn it, we're still delaying. All right, I see your point.
But it won't
We'll delay the
take-
fight
it's-
another week.
That's not gonna take the whole session to figure out if they can help us.
You never know with us. That's why I'm like, all right.
From where we currently are, Sedior and Sterling are both still near town square. You're currently floating on a roof. Do you want to return to the rest of the party? Do you want to keep stalking out the mayor?
I'm pretty sure the mayor went inside already.
Yeah,
He did go inside.
I have a internal question, I suppose. So we know some stuff about the wizard's background, and we went to his tower and stuff. Do we know what the wizard's original race was?
Elf?
I thought it was elf.
High elf,
Um,
I think, specifically.
I don't want to jump to conclusions because you said the word original.
No,
but
I'm
you-
pretty sure.
you've
he's a
known him as
Warforged
a
now.
high elf.
Okay.
There's been not only has he was met as a high elf by Pierre a long time ago, theoretically. And there was some documentation, I believe, at
His tower.
what's it called? At his tower, that mentioned him as a high elf.
Met by
um,
Pierre?
Not met by me specifically. It was met by
No, more-
my teacher,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
my artificer teacher.
And that's where they got me.
Okay. It's time to leave. It's time to retreat back to the others.
Agreed.
Whichever way that would be. But we flying.
Anyway, really works. Now, you two would know, like everybody else, you're approaching the time when the knights should be arriving. Do you want to
Mhm.
head back to the rest of the party? Do you want to head to the sewers where the knights will be? Do you want to
Are you
meet
talking
at a
to
middle point or something?
Sterling
I
and
would-
Setior or
I
me
mean-
and Lance?
Yeah, like
this is-
who?
First Sterling and Sedior, because they're on the move.
Okay.
Personally, I think it would be a better idea to meet up with a group, because the knights, they can take care of themselves. They'll be fine. But I would much prefer to be with the safety of my group.
Wait. Which knights are we talking about? The two knights we were with, or the medical crew?
No, the
Swear.
reinforcements.
The medical reinforcements.
Okay, so the medical crew. Okay, I think we should all meet up, like knights and them,
That's a good point.
because we need to share information.
I imagine the knights are with me and Lance as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So can we go back to them four and then meet up with the medical crew?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the plan.
Great. A few minutes pass, and the two of you return back to the rest of the party. The group may discuss what they're planning.
Well, we saw the meeting take place.
Mm.
It wasn't really that much of a meeting. It was more of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just really weird.
It is. I don't know how the townsfolk are moving so rigorously, considering their current, I guess, well-being.
Yeah,
Perhaps it's like
some of them were
magnets.
moving even faster than me.
Yeah. Oh, and we were spotted.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Uh,
You were spotted?
yeah.
Yeah, he like straight up saw us. It was kind of a bummer.
He tried to, I think, touch us
Oh.
or something, but we made some distance.
Okay.
Oh, another question. What did he look like? Did he look like an elf when we saw him up close?
Um,
I thought he was like robotic.
That's what the
I'm getting
description
there.
was.
I'm getting there.
Give me a
What did he look like?
a post perception check
All right, here we go.
or a
boy.
history, if you'd like.
I'm better at history. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that should have been me.
Okay. Sterling noticed or remembers he looked very zombie-like, almost like the rest of the villagers. His body resembled many of the shadows that they shared. Meanwhile, Sedior recalls a little bit more of the details to him. He moved in a very stiff manner. He still had the pointy ears, the slightly paler skin that is associated with higher elves. His whole physique did seem to have a bit of a slouch to it, as if he was carrying something on his back. Is there anything else you want to know about his appearance?
Sorry, so he was very low energy, kind of like the other zombie-like townsfolk.
To
His-
Sterling's memory.
Oh, okay. uh, but he looked like, sorry, an elf still.
He still looked elven. Uh, Based off your role, I'd say probably a little too pale, even for a high elf. But a high elf who spends time locked away in a dungeon or something is going to pick up a similar complexion. Not a person who's been out in the sun a lot.
And he looked like he was slouching, you said?
You do recall that he had almost a slouch to him. Not an exhaustion-based slouch, but more of like he's carrying something.
Hmm.
That's not good. Oh, that's not good.
You said he looked like a zombie for my role, right?
Yeah. His you recall that pale skin and just enough of an arch to his back that he was just like everybody else. He was half alive at best.
Weird.
I'm not sure what he was.
Well, if you want my honest opinion, he is but a poor imitation of me wearing the skin of a dead person.
Wait, what?
He was.
He's a warforged that is wearing the skin of a dead person.
The mayor?
Yes.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's a warforged, but
A robot.
that could be correct.
So
Construct would probably be better.
So
Construct.
let me get this straight. The so-called wizard has been dead for God knows how long, and whatever this thing is a non-synthetic life form wearing the meat suit of the dead wizard.
No, it's still the wizard. It's just he's transferred his life to this thing.
I see.
Because remember, in the wizard tower, there were books about him trying to, I guess, transfer his life force over into like a robot body. Now, I do believe Jack, out of character, Jack told us that that was a dead end, but I'd like to think that this is kind of what's happening.
I don't think
I
that's what it
see.
is. But that's a possibility.
But people wouldn't really trust a mayor if they are made out of metal. So he's got to wear the skin.
I have questions, but he is dangerous. Let's meet up with the medical crew and see if they have
Yes.
any information for us, possibly.
Probably not, as they've just been traveling to meet us, but you never know.
Well, which is why we should give them information, really. But
Yep.
all right, let's head to the sewers and find our way out.
Yep. The meeting point, or I feel like it would have been easier if we just met them at the other side, like at the exit to the sewers, instead of us having to go all the way back through the sewers to meet them and lead them all the way back, but that's fine. Whatever you guys want. To the sewers.
It only takes a few minutes. You guys have been through the sewers quite a few times now. You make your way to that gate. I'm assuming you head outside to meet them.
Yes.
Y'all manage to climb out without too much difficulty. But between the flying boards and various levels of height, it's not too much of a problem. Around the side of the hill, you do notice towards the top a few finer dressed figures are standing up there looking down upon you.
Finally, civilization, normal people. Man, I can't wait to talk to them.
Hold on. Is any of us infected?
Hi.
Oh, that's a good point.
The infected should stay away, maybe. Though it might be inevitable.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy to get them into the town without them getting infected.
Eventually.
Eventually.
But that means I have to stay pretty far away.
Yes, the infected one must stay near the gate.
Okay, I guess for now, Pierre stay back, and then we'll discuss a plan. And then if we don't find anything good, we can just have you rejoin us, like with them, and they'll have to
Anyone
try
else
and resist
infected?
it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just you.
I think
think
it was just you.
The 2 nights, I think they passed.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain they did.
I mean, if Jack's feeling nice, he could let Pierre re-roll.
I know Lance succeeded.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think. Yeah, they
I was
both
thinking-
tonight succeeded.
I was thinking really hard, trying to think there might be a way to grant you a reasonable reroll. I can't off the top of my head just yet. But unless you have something else, I think the party doesn't split, but
Yeah, it's like a couple of steps away. It's not like we're like splitting up for real.
yeah.
All right. So we will head out to the hill and talk with them, I guess. We share what we found.
Yes, let us.
I guess Pierre can hang back for just a bit. Likely, what's gonna happen is they'll just approach anyway, and then they'll have to try and resist it. So, can he send his familiar?
Don't have
He
it.
definitely could send his. Oh,
Yeah, didn't your familiar die?
Yeah.
Well, rip bozo.
Takes an hour to recast.
And it
Alright.
takes up my usage of my all-purpose tool.
Oh,
Yeah, weren't you saving that for a different spell?
Yes. Silvery barbs.
okay.
The barbs of silver.
Then I guess you'll just have to hear what we say afterwards. Okay, we head to the hill.
right. You climb up the hill, everyone but Pierre, and once everyone makes it to the top of the hill, now everyone's far enough away from Pierre that there's no chance of infection. Now I'm going to grant the niceness and say, as you're in isolation, Pierre can re-roll the save.
Oh, but you don't get the aura bonus.
And no aura, but because you're far enough away from anybody,
Isolation, he gets another save. Interesting.
social distancing,
Nope.
Oh man,
not
love me
social
some good
distancing.
social distancing.
It's fine. I'll just mess around with this random gun that I found. Not really, but you know.
I should let the two High Knights speak first,
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
because they have to report information anyway, unless they don't feel the need to report to the medical team and just report to their superiors. No, wait, I think they sent a message already. Never mind, whatever.
Mhm.
So they approach and they give a decent greeting. The knights. Greetings. Basic reporting. Everything that our fellows here said seemed to be true. Um, things have only gotten worse. Seems like people's well-being and scenarios of such have deteriorated rapidly. Um, based off of scouting from these two, things sound like they are approaching a short-term climax. Anything else the rest of you want to report on? He'll point to Setior first.
We found, I suppose it's a cure. It's gonna be a whole sort of operation to get it going, but it's a sort of goop that has been gathered in, I guess, below the city. If the townsfolk touch it, they should be able to heal. Granted, this sort of infection both enchants them, but also makes them lose their memories. So they should be able to regain their memories so long as they all sort of touch it at the same time. What else? We tried to. Well, actually, we did gather pretty much the entire town, all the infected, everyone, to a centralized location to make it easier for us. However, their usual, I guess, morning summoning for the reinfection, I guess, caused them to become like rabid. and they were able to force their way out, which is something I did not expect because they're like walking corpses. They should be on the brink of death. A lot of them were the night before.
Some of them even died.
Yeah, we barely had enough of resources to feed everyone. And yet the next day they were like moving like
Moving
zombies.
faster than the fastest sprinter of the land, Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
They
that
say he's
guy.
made of lightning.
I have one question for the medical crew.
Ask away.
So our understanding of this healing goop that has been gathered, we know that I guess, the wizard, the mayor, whoever is that in charge of it, has been sort of putting people inside a chamber, and then they sort of dissolve into this sort of liquid. We understand that the highest chance of receiving a person's memories back is by touching it. However, there's a chance that you get someone else's memories. It's all kind of collated together. I was thinking we have everyone touch it at the same time, including the dead. Some of the others don't agree. I guess in your personal sort of medical, I guess, theory, what do you think is the best action? Everyone touch it, including the dead, or just the living?
So the goop grants memories, and you know it grants memories to those alive, especially their own memories. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, but like, I think the more people who have been, and I guess, affected by it that touch it, the more likely they get their own memories. Basically, like, the greater selection of people who touch it, the more filtered it becomes.
Does the goop do anything else?
It
I
seems
mean,
to revitalize like their physical bodies. It's like it healed their skin and, I guess, flesh.
it prevents exhaustion, I guess, is one way to put it.
It'd be a great thing if I could be there, because I'm the one who knows all the information.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Sadly, you're all the way over there,
If only
fiddling
you
with a
had a
gun.
familiar.
Even then, I can't speak through it.
Can you write a note on it and have the familiar send it? Like bring it out to us or something?
Still don't have
You'd
a
have to,
familiar, though.
yeah, and you'd have
Oh,
to give up silvery barbs.
I see.
Um, well, it would be a difficult task to undertake, but if you could do it, I wouldn't see why not. It's a little bit on the disrespectful, but if it can potentially heal damages to the corpses, then I wouldn't see why not.
Okay. How many of the medical people are there? How many actually showed up?
There's quite a few people here. Not counting all of you, there is. 10 new people showed up.
Let's go.
Okay, slightly more than, I guess, what we expected, right? By one. Okay. As soon as you guys approach, you'll be there's a chance of infection. But I guess that is the risk of your job as a medical team, right? We plan to engage the wizard.
Hand-to-hand Mortal Kombat.
I suppose there's no real point of sort of attempting to treat the the I guess the townsfolk until they've all been gathered and this infection or reinfection stops. So in a weird way, it might be better if you guys join us to engage this wizard in a weird way.
Well, we also have to keep in mind that a large majority of the townsfolk are sitting in, like, right in front of the mayor's, like, castle, I guess. They're like a mob, and I'm pretty sure if we go near it, they're gonna mob us.
Yeah, there's around 350-ish people. I think, let's see, 200 or so of them escaped our centralized gathering location. There's only 80 of them left in our makeshift hospital. I suppose maybe a few of you can sort of stay and tend to the 80, but maybe some of you would be better served to help us maybe take out the wizard if he is in trouble.
I mean, to be fair to the medical crew, this isn't really what we asked them to help us do.
We do all have some forms of military training. Not all of us are as proficient as the rest. Perhaps we leave a crew of 3 of us behind to aid the ill and perhaps work as an emergency team if things don't go as planned.
Oh, okay, that's more generous than I thought. Because there's 10 of them, there's 80 people. So if there's like 8 people left behind, then each person can look after 10 people, and then there's 2 of them that can join us. That way it'll be 2 high knights, 2, I guess, are they clerics? I don't know if they are. And then
I'm
there's
pretty sure they're
escort.
clerics.
Most of them are clerics.
Okay, that sounds not bad to me. Unless they want to offer more than 2 people.
If you believe that is the optimal way for treatment, and it is a reasonable backup strategy, we could send 2 in with you, while the rest tend to the townsfolk.
That would be very
Okay.
helpful.
Then let's go with that. All right. As we approach, I suggest you stay near.
Big metal man.
Yes, he will provide you greater resistance when hit by this infection. I guess we return to Pierre, who's gonna infect them. Yay!
Hopefully by defeating the wizard, Pierre's infection will go away.
Pierre's infection. Who cares about that? The townsfolk are gonna die.
I mean, that too, but I kind of also care about Pierre's infection.
I also kind of care about Pierre because, like, if he dies, then we lose we lose our multi-tool.
He's not gonna
the
die
Swiss
to the
Army knife.
infection.
Yeah.
Unless he becomes exhausted. 6 levels. 5 levels.
Well, actually, I think it's probably a bit more concerning, considering if he was able to, I guess, manipulate Pierre into wanting to go to the town hall, what else could he do? You know?
True.
So, remind me again. I really should know this. Paladin aura is 10 feet, right?
I believe so.
And what is the range on the artifacts?
I have no idea.
30, I believe.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is immune?
I
I think me and Seti are immune.
I grant them advantage, but I guess Pierre and Lance have the aura.
I mean, I'm I think I'm resistant to being charmed. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. But it's not related to the curse. So
Because kind of they all fit, so they all should have advantage.
Lance does also have an aura, so they could stand inside Lance's if they
Yep.
can't fit and have Sedio stand next to him. If needed.
They should all fit in Sterling's.
We all get
But
plus 5.
because everybody's moving, it'll definitely be helpful.
Stay together like your life depends on it. Because
8,
it sort of does.
8 can guaranteed fit well.
Yeah.
They can all fit.
10 is possible, it's just they have to be walking in time almost.
You can even fit 12 people.
Well, I mean, if they've got military experience, they know how to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
We got this. This is fine. Don't worry. Just like hand on shoulder, each person.
And if you want to count it, you can technically fit more than 12 because the space that you have here is still in it.
Oh, we got
Oh.
one failure. Um,
1,
14,
2.
21.
I think 2 failures. Oh no, 3 failures. Okay.
Then I would say try not to send those 3 failures with us. Keep the
They're not
Because-
failures.
Is it 3
It's-
failures?
no, but
It is
It's
3
DC what,
failures.
18?
Failure is a strong word, okay?
no, but the point is, then we'll have more chance to get infected. Do we really need that right now?
I mean, I agree with you, but like,
Well, I mean, if you send 2 infected people with us, the only one who can really get infected are Lance, the Knight,
and that's about
Sterling
it.
and Sedu are immune. I'm already infected.
How is Setior immune?
I
Is that
have the
failed order?
same.
He
I
has
have
the
same,
exact same item, just a lesser tier.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So sure, we'll take 2 of the non-infected.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the 80 people, 80 townsfolk that are still inside the makeshift hospital are all infected anyway, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
there's no point of trying to negate that. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll take 2 of the non-infected, and now we'll sneak into the place. I'm gonna finally use a consumable.
I mean, I'm not sneaky, so that's probably a bad idea for me to be sneaky.
Where is this? Okay, this is now at 0.
Is it the dust that you got?
Oh, that's not formatted very well, is it? That's better.
It's only 2d4 worth of minutes.
You know how far we can travel in 2 minutes? Oh, should
Yeah.
I roll 2d4 anyway? We'll basically
Yes,
use this.
but I'd say we should at least be, in the town, kinda close, but not quite close to the place, just to be
I
safe.
do.
How long does it take
Are
for
in,
us
like,
to get from our hideout to the mayor's house?
Well, are you going back there, or are you going from the sewers?
Okay, so we're going from the hill to the sewers.
Better question is, what one's faster, the sewers or from our hideout?
The sewers would be faster, just from the sewers.
than the sewers, but
And
the
how
thing
long
is,
would that be?
I'm not gonna be sneaking because
You'll
my
have
armor
invisibility.
doesn't help with that. So
We're all gonna try and sneak anyway. Okay,
yeah,
but the
but
order of
You will be
operations is
invisible, so you will have neutral.
okay, that's fine then.
so we're going from hill to the sewers to the makeshift hospital to drop off, I guess the 8 clerics, and then I guess to back to the sewers towards the mayor's house. And then I'll use it just before we leave the sewers.
The second time, not
And
the
how-
first time, the second time.
And how far away from the sewers to the mayor's house is it?
No more than 5 minutes.
Mm,
Oh. uh,
If you're running, it'd be
Is there a problem?
about a minute, but like, quote unquote, dashing.
oh. For everyone, or
For everyone. If everyone. So the lowest dashing speed would get you there in just over a minute.
is that the closest? I'm guessing the makeshift hospital is further than the sewer?
Yes.
Okay. I guess it's the sewer then. Let's roll this. Fuck.
Like, also,
Okay.
I will say, you don't have to start at a location and then turn invisible.
it'd be
You could say,
we start heading there when we're within like, I'd say a minute of it or 2 minutes of it. We do the dust and go.
I'm
Mhm.
assuming there's not many people, I guess guards, townsfolk, whatever, anyway, right? So we'll do it as we get closer to the mob.
oh, and you minimum rolled. I didn't
Well,
see that.
no. Well, no, because if we do it as we get close, when we get closer to the mob, that's too early.
Not necessarily, because the mob is right out in front, and we just need to get in stealthily. We don't necessarily need to be stealthy the whole time.
Yeah, we just
Alright.
need to get past the mob and inside. And ideally we maximize the time inside.
And there is that.
Fair enough.
Oh no, we can't do that back door, can we? Because I think it was locked by a latch on the inside.
The back door was unlocked.
Oh, it was unlocked? Okay.
I believe so. It was the front door had a not necessarily a latch, but like the big like
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
wooden thing. That was the front door.
I mean, even if the back door isn't unlocked, you got the lock picker.
Yeah, no, we'll go through the unlocked part. So all 8 of us are invisible. Do we roll stealth? Can we get past the mob?
Do I get mega advantage?
Did you cast the invisibility yet so I have neutral? Or not yet?
Yeah. It's
When
been
we
done.
start it. Why did it say that I have heavy armor? What the heck?
I guess your armor's heavy.
Did
How do
oh,
I...
Oh, I was testing stuff to see how to. Okay, I know why I did that.
How do... So, stupid question. How do I ignore the disadvantage on,
You
my
just take
stealth when
whatever
I roll
one
it?
is the first number.
The first number.
Like how
Okay,
I
got
rolled a
it.
20 and a 12, I just take the 20.
I don't know if you have it on toggle or query, but
So
if
mine would
no,
be
if you have
18.
heavy armor or any form of heavy armor, it auto does it. It
Yeah.
voices the disadvantage, even if you have it set to advantage.
So it's 18 since the invisibility has been taken, so it's flat, so it's 18, not 17, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was
cool.
testing stuff to figure out how to get rid of the heavy armor thing for Sterling.
oops.
No, I got a
And
12.
it really is very simple to get rid of that heavy armor disadvantage thing.
Good to know.
You just go to where your heavy armor is, you hit the little info button, and you get rid of where it says this, what I just sent in the game chat, under mods.
Good to know.
You just remove that from the armor.
And of course, the not only the knights, but um the now clerics with you.
My roll was actually a 20, not a 12.
Rugby shit, but my flying signboard rolled pretty well.
But
I didn't mean to press it twice.
my thing is, my armor makes no sound. My footsteps, no sound. I am invisible.
Kind of scary, if I'm gonna
Did
be
I
honest.
even really need the roll? Those are for the 2 knights, I'm guessing.
This would
Yep.
have been a great time for Pass Without Trace.
Yikes.
Yeah, pass without a trace would be huge.
Well, I guess we're gonna get noticed anyway.
Well, I mean, we've got the tools to blind them.
Hold on, what's our group at? What's our average here? Let me do some math here. What's that? 15? 15? It's a 7. What is that first rogue? Is there not at advantage? So you're missing one person's roll? I think.
Am I missing one person's roll?
Because the first one, I guess the first 2 rolls were separate. You know what I mean?
Because I've got the the first 2 are the knights you came in with, who have
Oh,
disadvantage.
oh, so it's neutral. I see. Gotcha.
And then the bottom 2. And additionally, the bottom 2 actually aren't +3s, they're +0s.
Oh,
I don't know why I did +3, but are meant to be +0s.
sweet.
Well,
12
I think
So it's
I
even
think we're
worse.
screwed.
plus 4.
That's 4 of us and 4 of them, so that's the average is 14.25.
Oof. I mean, not the best, but I guess
That's-
not the worst either.
What I rolled was a 20.
What was Sterling's? 12 or 14?
His
It
is
was a
12.
12.
Lance's was the 18.
Yep.
And as I said, mine is a 20.
Wait, how many of us? There's 9 of us, right?
8. 4 knights and 4 of us.
At my table, so there's 9 of us.
Oh, not yeah, I forgot the table. So
4,
mine's
5,
wrong.
6.
So mine's wrong. Yeah. Hang on.
This divided by 9.
12.6666666666666667.
No, it's exactly 14. It's 14.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, I got
it's-
the same thing, 12.666.
Oh, is it? I didn't even do my math wrong. Okay.
Yeesh.
Did
Okay.
you add in the +3s from the clerics?
No, I
Yeah.
reduced it after.
Because that would be 12.
And did you use did you just take the total roll and
No.
subtract 3? Or did you actually use the die roll?
12 plus
I used the
4
die roll.
plus 6 plus 14 plus your 19 plus the 12 plus the 18 plus the 9 plus the 20 equals 114. Divide that by 9 and you get the 12-point repeating sixes.
Right. Okay. Hey, maybe they don't notice us because they're so exhausted.
Um, I'm going to let everyone free movement right now. The knights and clerics will follow the party.
Where should I go? Like, where should we be placed? How do we want to do this strategically, if at all? No, genuinely, because I'm not that, like, I'm gonna be real. I've had a very not great
Actually,
24 hours. So just tell me where to put Lance and I'll put him there.
Strategically, you all ride on the flying signboard.
question. The knight that's here, is he meant to be there? Up at the top left?
No. I don't know how long he's been there.
The whole
In a
time.
while.
But
Yeah,
just
he was
tell
there.
me but just tell me where to put Lance and I'll put him there.
Well, ideally, we just go around
So
to
like
get to the
what,
back.
like
We need to get to the
Wh-
back.
that way or that way?
We need to get to, if you look at the very top of the map, it was like around here-ish, I think.
So go the direction Sterling's going right now.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I guess so, because that's where, here you go, I got you. I picked up you instead of myself, so I'm just like, I'm just
That
gonna
works.
move you.
Cool.
Can I
I feel
ship
like
the entire party in 2 trips to the mayor's house?
with the
Whoops.
new the board is large, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
large.
neat. If you click on your token and you push Z, you can see it, your token zoomed in.
Oh.
Do you have to be how close do you have to be to the board? Is there a range distance?
I don't.
that's cool.
Setier doesn't have to be close to the board. It just it. Is there just? I don't think there is. Wait, no, maybe there is. Hold on, let me see. Mhm.
I know there's a time limit of an hour, but
No, I don't think there's a distance. It just has a existence time and a movement speed. But
Then
it can be
yeah,
as far away.
and I
you
don't
should be able
even
to get the
I don't even know if I necessarily need the thingy.
Oh yeah, because you just make no noise. You can just walk in and you're invisible. Sure, I'll ship everyone except Pierre, because Pierre is just a ninja.
He's just casually strolling.
So how many people? I would just take. It'll still take 2 trips to ship everyone except Pierre. Although Pierre can technically come on one of the trips.
How fast is the signboard?
It has a movement of 30, I
I'm faster.
believe. We're not trying to be really fast here necessarily. We're just trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, that's
I know,
maybe the
but I'm
signboard.
saying even with the half movement speed, which is normally what you do for stealth, I think, I'd still be technically faster.
I mean, I can go over objects, so in a way, my
And I mean, technically
line's
speaking,
straighter.
so would I be by 10 feet.
But you make noise
Yeah, that's why I'm on the
when you move,
signboard.
so you'd be riding signboard.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has a 30-foot fly speed. So, is it the back entrance we take?
Yeah, I'll mark it again. Zoom out.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
We'll fly
sure it
over
was
here.
there.
We'll fly straight towards it because we can fly. We don't have to go around objects.
God damn it.
Meanwhile, I do.
I'm literally I'm trying to like catch up and stay on signboard.
First trip.
Oh, I fly back. Oh, oh no. Wait, I guess Sedia doesn't have to be here. But ish, yeah, sure. Sedia will join them anyway. He'll fly back.
Alright.
Invisible flight.
Is there a specific way we want to organize ourselves? Like who should be behind? Like is Pierre going in first? Am I going at the back? Am I going in the middle? Do we care our entrance order?
My
How are we
main
doing
thing
this?
is the door locked?
So
Fair
when
point.
in the middle of the street, right where the knights are all standing, two of
Run.
the knights,
Okay.
well on your board, they're not used to flying. And they can't really like fully see themselves. Like they know where they are because like that weird sixth sense where like you can close your eyes and kind of like you know where your body is. But the two knights that you've been adventuring with the whole time. Actually, let me be accurate. Also, I think I might need to spawn in one more cleric. I think one of them might have gotten deleted.
Uh-oh.
I think I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
I saw him earlier. I guess he's gone. Oh, he's down here. He's down here.
Oh, did he just get left behind at the bottom?
Okay.
Yep.
He's right here.
Poor bro. Um, but actually not the two knights. The two
Well, I think it's one of
no,
the knights
one of the
and a
knights
cleric.
and one of the clerics aren't used to this. The knight drops his sword, clanging to the ground
Oh
off the
shit.
board. Almost seconds later, the cleric stumbles half off the board and is dangling there, invisible. As a group of the zombies all turn their head towards that direction.
They see nothing. Did they drop the sword on the roof or where?
On the roof.
Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Just ignore them. Don't worry about them.
All right, we can lower ourselves to pick up the sword. 'Cause that's kind of important.
Alright,
In fact, I can mage hand it,
great.
so they don't have to like be like, oh, I'm not used to flying on this thing.
Yeah,
You don't have
but
to.
don't you have to hold concentration for your signboard?
No,
Nope.
Oh, all right then.
nothing
Yeah,
he
nor-
is
mage hand
doing
it.
currently
Nor
is
this invisibility.
concentration.
All right then. Yeah, mage hand it. I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, this I believe this invisibility lets me cast magic as well. Oh wait, no, I can't cast. I can't cast a spell. Never mind.
You can't cast this? Oh yeah, because that breaks invisibility, doesn't it?
Damn it. It's just a cantrip, by the way. I will pick it up because I'm used to flying on my sideboard or my animate object, and it will continue. Get
Um,
other gaze.
not noticeably, because like you kind of know where he is, but he is still invisible. One of the clerics is pretty loudly puffing. As they call out, "I'm falling off the board! I'm falling off the board!"
With his
I
passive perception, I think he would probably be able to figure out where he's at.
yeah. Can I
Yeah.
reach out and grab him? Can I change the angle of my flying signboard so it's like easier for him to maintain balance?
You can rather grab him with an athletics check, or change the angle with an. What is the logical thinking of angles?
sleight of hand movement.
Well, I'll call it sleight of hand. Like, it doesn't
Acrobatics.
feel
I'd say
right,
it's
but
more an
it kind of is.
intelligence, just general
Yeah,
intelligence.
I would think it would be an
so
intelligence check,
or
but it
even
does relate
wisdom.
to sleight of hand a little bit.
Perception.
If you want an insight, that I'll say insight, sleight of hand, or sleight of hand.
Okay, let's insight. Because I'm
If you want
so
to change
good
the
at
angle of the
this.
board.
Oh, I gotta
Hey,
reroll
you
it.
reroll
Let's
those.
go. I'm rolling like shit today. I'm still rolling kind of shitty. Okay.
You try to adjust the board, and he starts slipping a little bit before you kind of like tip the board back up, and it kind of flops him right back into his same position. He's just barely holding on.
Keep it together.
I'll say that one of the knights at this point is going to take their opportunity to try and grab him as well. Not as certain where he is, but because
mean,
everyone's on the board, you're all close enough that you can kind of feel each
I was gonna
other's
say,
breath, essentially.
couldn't Setior also just kind of point him out?
Well, Setior is also invisible.
Yeah, we're all invisible.
So if you
It's
point
fine.
him out, you can't see the finger pointing.
Tap
We're doing
Like-
tap some people, tap the hand, like guide the hand to the other hand.
No, this is the same as the
no,
head on
please.
shoulders
Oh,
on
no, it's not.
Sterling thing. It's the same thing. We're just moving information, but different.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what?
He manages to grab the other, to grab the cleric, and tug him up just enough that he's not falling off.
Okay, we gotta keep going.
And now you may continue on.
Does the mob move at all, or just kind of look in that direction?
They're staring in your direction. They don't quite seem like they've got the brain power anymore to really do any critical thinking there. And they don't see you, so
Good. Let's get inside.
Yep.
Again, is that door unlocked?
the door is unlocked.
All right, Sterling, go first.
Okay.
Oh no, the vat disappeared.
Oh no.
Maybe Sterling in front, Lance at the back, and then
Yep.
one. I guess
One
the
knight.
two. No, both knights with Sterling, and then both clerics with Lance.
And then me and you in between them.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way?
I think I'll go ahead of Pierre though. So I'd be like, maybe okay, right there.
Oh, I see. I see.
We both typed it out. I didn't use the thingies.
This is the right door, though, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is the right door.
Also,
that's
I
the door.
was, I am happy that I was spot on as to where it was at. My memory did not fail me.
All right. So, I don't know. Well, I guess we're here.
So, as Sterling turns the corner, this might not need it, but I'm gonna ask everyone to roll initiative anyways.
Okay.
Rolling initiative.
Make sure you clicked on your token.
Ouch. That was a terrible initiative.
Mine was also awful.
You roll initiative.
Because mine was at advantage.
Oh, you don't have any excuse then.
I rolled a 2 and a 7.
You roll initiative on that. Oh, that's how you roll initiative. Okay. Oh wait, I'm on it. Does it really matter? Whatever.
Doesn't it have its initiative for movement and that's separate from what you can do?
Yeah, we're invisible, right? Still, I believe.
It would have probably
you are
just been
invisible.
wearing off.
Okay, because if we weren't invisible, I
about to
would have
wear
said
off.
we should precast some buffs, but we are still invisible. So
Why are you using the pictures?
Oh my god, he gets to go first.
There it goes. Yeah. Great. And I still need to roll for
the 2 knights
knight
and the
and
cleric.
cleric.
Well, aren't there 2 clerics?
He's probably gonna
Yes,
be
I
doing
keep
the group.
forgetting the other cleric. He's just like
Yeah, I
The
was gonna say there's
slippery
2
one.
knights and 2 clerics.
troop. Troop.
it made a very even party of 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Maybe going all of us going through one door wasn't really the best idea.
It's fine. What's the worst that'll happen? A fireball?
I didn't even know there was another door to have gone through. I'm gonna
The
be
front
real.
door?
I'm
Wasn't
willing
Oh.
to
there
be
also
late,
the basement?
and the knights and the
No,
clerics
not
will share
really.
an initiative.
There really wasn't much to that basement pathway.
Why are they sharing initiative?
Because the
A mix
DM's
of
lazy.
laziness, but also optimization. Otherwise, I'd
Okay.
have 4 more initiatives on this tracker.
Okay.
And that's kind of a mess.
That would put us at 10 to track instead of
Okay.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I also had an advantage on initiative. Oh well, that's as best as I can roll it.
As Sterling walks in and turns the corner, you see the mayor hunched over more than he was before at a desk. He seems to be doing some scribbling work on a few sheets of paper. He hears a creaking sound, pretty obvious from the party, as the door swings open. He turns to his left, looking almost straight at Sterling. Before he gets up and walks right over here, looking at the open door, looking right through the rest of the party.
What's our actual plan here?
This is the part where we literally hold our breath and pause.
Okay, so we're not gonna attack and jump him or anything. We're just gonna stand here.
I mean, I could grapple him. It'd be
We
pretty hard to
want him.
cast spells if you got a bear hug. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
we want this guy asleep. I'm surprised he's not asleep. I thought he would go to bed.
Oh, I don't have my channel divinity though, so I can't like make it easy. Damn it.
So the question is, does he actually see us?
Oh, he definitely sees us.
Does he though? Or is he looking past us?
He's look. Give me an insight. Anyone can give me an insight.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's go.
Okay. Insight.
Just to not be left out, does Lance want to roll one as well? Don't have to. You can.
Are they even here?
We've lost him.
No, you didn't lose me. My dad walked in and asked me something.
No worries.
Do you want to roll an insight? That way you don't feel left out of whether or not the mayor is looking at us.
Not a super big deal. It's just everyone else has rolled one.
I'm having also problems with my computer. My mouse is not responding. I would like to roll an insight, but my mouse
Want me
is
to do it
hating
for
me
ya?
right now. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my mouse right now.
Oh my! That was with Lance's, and I somehow rolled another 12. I am sorry.
No, my
cursed.
mouse is literally frozen. I can't do anything.
Perhaps they're running out of battery.
No, it's a trackpad. It does not run out of battery. Everything's just frozen.
Mm,
Like my mouse is moving, but everything's just frozen.
so you didn't see the roll?
No, I can't click on to see the roll.
What are you click? Is your whatever you're
Like-
tabbed onto? Is that frozen?
Yes,
Okay.
but I heard the notification. I heard the
sounds-
notification that the roll went through, and
That sounds
but I
like a
can't.
screen issue.
Perhaps you may want to open up Task Manager and just force everything to close.
Either that or restart Windows.
I can't click anything.
Control Alt Delete.
Or you could just hold down the power button for 10 seconds.
That too.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
shut everything down and reboot it. Sorry.
We can wait.
We need you. Facing the wizard.
Yeah.
Looks like their laptop said no. You will wait another week. Forgot that I can switch to that. Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting. Womp.
I wish this
I
had
guess
the fast flip stuff. Well, I can just
I
click
can tell the party that Sterling and Seti are the only ones who notice, or not notice, who can tell. He's just looking at the open door. He's not looking at you.
Strange.
Me and Lance are probably like thinking, does he see us? He might see us.
Okay. I'm reconnected, but my headset isn't. Give me a second.
No problemo.
Is your screen working now?
Yeah, I can move things around, but I just have to hang on, let me reconnect my headset. Nope, come on, you. Nope, that connected to my phone. Ugh. Unbelievable Bluetooth headset. I swear to God. Okay, disconnect. And
See, that's why I use mine in a USB mode.
Yeah, well, my USB ports don't work. Things pop out of them very so.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I can move things around now. My screen's working.
Yippee!
Alright, well, I rolled a 12 for my insight, and then I did your insight and rolled 12.
Oof.
So we're not sure
Well,
Yep.
you
if he
guys aren't
sees
sure.
us. Seti
Yep.
and Sterling, he doesn't see us.
After looking through the door for a few seconds, he returns to his seat and starts scribbling out his work again.
Sucks. We have to hide.
I don't know, man. I could just start going ham. I kind of want to do that, but that'd be kind of anticlimactic.
Let me check something. Oh, cool. I can do this. And it's not casting a spell. So technically, invisibility wouldn't go away. Even though it's going to go away soon. It's time to drink a potion.
But don't you have to do that on your turn though?
Are we in initiative order?
Not quite. We'll just say I took it now in advance.
Okay.
Okay, not yet. Okay. What would the heroism potion have done for me if I took it? Just curious.
Temporary HP.
And it makes
Ah.
you not afraid.
Yeah, immune to fright and condition.
Do you guys think I should use it?
Wait until you take some damage.
Okay.
I think we should all do it before we fight this guy, but I just don't know when the best time to fight this guy is. Also, I thought
Yeah.
he'd be in bed. This whole thing is really like different from what I thought it was gonna be. Hold on.
It
I'm
lasts
gonna
for
do
an
this.
hour, and for that same hour, you're all affected by the blaster.
Why do I have 9 temporary HP? Why do I have that?
Bard,
I'm gonna get.
bardic inspiration for saving throw. Maybe. No,
Okay,
how
I'm
much
gonna
did you
get
say?
rid of it.
How much temp HP
I have
did you say?
9.
9? Then it's
I
not
don't know
bardic.
why. Because I didn't drink my heroism potion, because I still have it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Hang on, let me try and see if I can figure it out by any of this stuff. Was it from Sterling's? I think that could have even been from, like, the dragon fight.
I'm just gonna say it's gone then, because I never used it, I guess. I'm also wondering when I should drink my heroism potion, because I don't know when we're gonna fight this guy.
Okay, I'm probing his surface thoughts.
Alright. I had to double check the spell just to make sure, but yeah.
It's kind of a low DC.
Yeah, but that's only if I go deeper.
Dive deeper,
Yeah.
yeah.
Surface thoughts.
Okay. The aforefront thoughts are a list of numbers. He is currently writing out work on segmenting the people outside, putting them into workers groups. As he's thinking through these numbers, thinking of these are the youngest, these will last the longest, these are the strongest. In his own thoughts you hear this better work for father. As he goes back to the numbers, thinking about where to move people. He then thinks about the next town over, the quaint little shop town that you've all visited a few times at this point, of
Towel.
Al-
Talalt. Yes. Um, and his plans on sending some of these folks to Talalt. Those are his immediate thoughts.
No thoughts of going to bed, huh? Okay.
Thoughts.
This is bad. Okay.
I think it'd probably be better if we fought him in here rather than in his room, because his room's probably going to be a lot more cramped.
I'm not against the idea.
I would say, if you want to do it in his room, you'll have to give me an extra, 3 minutes to draw his room.
What do you mean to draw his room?
He doesn't have the
Like,
the
He
map.
doesn't
I
have
need
that
to
as
make
a
a
map.
map for it.
Oh,
I should know because he didn't have a
Yeah.
map for it.
Nope.
So I was just using theater of the mind, aka
The OG system.
imagination.
Anyone have good sleight of hand by chance?
Hi. Mine's not bad. It's a 5.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
It's probably the best of the group.
Yep.
Oh yeah, mine's 1, but why do you ask?
Now's the best chance to steal from this guy before we engage him.
I also have
Oh,
good
that's a good
stealth,
point.
and I'm
And,
invisible,
and you're invisible.
and I
yup.
don't make sound.
It's time. It's time to move, man. Invisibility is running out, man.
Oh, but he's kind of in the back of the line.
Yep.
He can
Well,
go past him.
Technically, the 2 knights were meant to be following right next to Sterling, I think,
Yeah,
or
they're
nearby
too far
Sterling.
back. We're not really in formation right now. It should be different.
The knights should be like right here and here, kinda.
Yeah.
Then should I move out of the way?
No, you can still
you're
be
fine.
there.
The knights should be further up, is all it
Okay,
is,
and
and then
then-
I needed to move further up.
Okay, well the knight should be like in what's it called? Within 5 feet of you, rather.
Yeah.
So this guy should be closer. That way I can be in Sterling's aura, basically. So I'd be like this. Well, whatever, and then yeah.
Why do you
And
need
then
to be in my aura?
We should always be in your aura. Ideally, everybody. We can't fit everyone. So I guess it'd be like more like I guess Pierre would be more in Lance's aura if he
Yeah.
was just in formation.
Yeah, but
And
the
then
thing
these
is, you're
guys would be
asking me to
less.
go steal, so...
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
So you'd be
your,
going
uh,
behind.
your
Can I get through
expertise
without
with
making sound?
You don't make sound.
I know!
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
My armor, it literally says in the armor that it has a dampening field on the armor,
Why do
so
I
it
suddenly
makes no
have
sound.
13 in charisma?
Hmm?
I have a 13 in charisma, and I do not remember ever doing anything to get that.
Hmm?
Just try reload.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Maybe you accidentally messed with your charisma, or you might have opened up a different character sheet. I don't know.
I do not remember doing that.
Anyways,
Wrote in my notes. Have Lance use warding bond on Senior.
what?
Oh yeah,
that is a pre-battle buff.
What? Huh? Do I even have that?
Yes,
we talked
this.
about
Oh, I
this.
do.
And I think that it goes on the whole day. Oh, it's only an hour. So we would have even probably done it before we even came into this room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If we would
Alright.
have remembered at that time, but...
Oh,
Yep.
well, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I thought it's like I thought it was like a minute or 10 minutes, whatever.
No, it's an
But yeah,
hour.
you can use it. Just mark
But
off
that-
a spell slot.
All right. So
can-
am I using
And
warding bond on?
retroactively, we had you use it before we went invisible.
All right, that
Probably,
works.
probably use it before we exited the sewer.
That's fine. So I did that retroactively. I did it.
Woohoo!
Fine.
Alright.
Gets a +1 AC in saving throws, has resistance to all damage, but every time he takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Wait, it's... Oh yeah, because it's half, but then you take that half. Okay.
So, there we go.
Oh, you literally can't wooden bond somebody who's wooding bonded. And the spell, it also ends if the spell is cast again on either of the connected creatures.
Ah, they thought of that. Smart. Good shit.
Anyways, I suppose I'm gonna sneak behind the guy and pickpocket?
Do you know what you're looking for?
An arcane focus, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yes.
All right, it said it was still 13, so I just edited it back to 5.
You mean
My charisma
20?
modifier.
You mean you edited your charisma to 20?
No, the modifier. I edited it back down to 5.
The modifier was 13?
Yes.
That's
That
crazy.
is weird.
Modifier is 13. That's crazy. Because the modifier maximum
I
should be
think
10.
I see what happened.
Hmm.
All right, so if you look at my character on screen right now, you see that blue bar above my health?
Yeah.
I edited that so that it would so that I'd be able to like keep track of my lay on hands without having to like look at the character sheet. It linked that to my charisma instead of the lay on hands.
Oh.
So I put that to 20 and it gave me 20 in charisma.
And you would decrement and
That's actually really funny.
Interesting that it did that. Okay.
At least you figure it out. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and kind of a smart move with the lay on hands. I hadn't thought of that.
I have.
Yeah, I'll have to do
Uh,
some more editing so that works.
I can't do that with any of mine. Because my blue bar is for my armor. My little blue thing is my armor. And then I have movement speed and my red one's health.
Make
I'll figure it
individual
out later.
counters for all my abilities.
Alright, if I could get that sleight of hand check. And
Any
tell me, where
bonuses?
are you looking on his person?
Where
Didn't he
would
have a
a
ring?
wizard keep a spellcasting focus?
Would he realistically keep it on him at all times? Is that how focuses work?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, cast spells.
Even more so than a marshal keeping their weapon on them.
Okay.
That's why Pierre almost always has his armor on. Because his
Got it.
armor
Okay.
works as a spellcasting focus, so does his tool. There's many spellcasting focus that Pierre has, right,
Mhm.
technically. I guess. Where would he keep it though? It
Can I
might be.
perceive this guy? I want to know because sorry, this is somewhat unrelated. You mentioned that he was like slouching because of like a weight on him. Am I able to perceive some sort of thing he's carrying on him?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Would I be able to know like a general, like, oh, I shouldn't look there because that's not where someone would keep his spellcasting focus, or that might be where someone could keep it.
So, spellcasting foci come in all shapes and sizes.
Mm-hmm. That's my issue. Because they can be around the neck, they can be on the hands, they can be
I mean,
in the
you first look at the obvious,
body,
right?
they
Wands
can
and
be
staffs.
on the body itself as armor.
Like, you know to exclude the awkward ones. He doesn't have a magic ball. He doesn't have a great big staff with him.
Mm-hmm.
Or a wand.
And you haven't seen him use a wand in any of his casting.
It could
Probably
be a
an
ring,
orb.
a necklace type thing, or
So the best places for you to probably look, just based off your understanding of magic and what you've seen so far, I don't really need a check for this. Actually, you could give me an Arcana check for more detail if you want, I guess.
Do it.
As long as you don't get a nat 1, though. Should be.
An
You won't
Orber
get an nat
crystal,
1. Do it.
likely.
Alright. You kind of know that it's rather some form of jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
or some sort of small trinket. So it's rather in general jewelry places, like on his hands, on his neck, or in a pocket. And it would be small enough that you're probably digging in an accessible pocket.
Yeah,
Like something that he'd want to put his hand in and out of.
Yeah, I
Um,
suppose. What would be the better one to go for?
He has a
Think-
ring, right?
Think dominant hand. Think Orber crystal, and
Mhm.
think pocket
Yeah,
of dominant hand side.
that's what I'd probably be doing is checking the pockets. Then, yeah,
Well,
dominant hand side.
either pocket or I guess. No, it wouldn't be a wand. This is like what's in his belt.
I shall go for the pockets.
He is writing with his right hand. So I assume you're checking the right pocket, like you said.
Yes.
Give me that sleight of hand.
16.
You put your hand in his pocket very gently, not touching any of the material. The pocket is empty. But as you pull your hand out, cause you're right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a ticking noise, as he rotates his hand to put down his pen, before grabbing a few things on his desk, moving some things around, and picking his pen back up to write some more.
Surface
By-
thoughts. Surface thoughts. What
By
surface
rotating
thoughts?
his hand, do you mean like he rotated it 180?
No, like so when you're writing with a quill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normally you like rotating's probably not the right word, I guess. You kind of like spin your hand to like tap the ink back into the thingy, because you don't want to be tapping on the ink jar, because otherwise you're going to get more ink on the feather.
Yeah.
He's just cleaning his quill essentially.
I never knew that.
Surface
You know-
thoughts. Sorry, go ahead.
Writing with a quill is so cool, and it's kind of sad that they've gone out of fashion.
But it's hard. It's very hard. It makes sense that it's gone out of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's cool. You're right. So hard. Surface thoughts. He's asking himself, where is Father's book? I should use Father's book. And he moves the things around on his table. And he grabs one of the books, like I said, and then goes back to writing. Still kind of basic military plotting, with the quote unquote soldiers he has available.
All right. I think the next place you should look is on his hands, because I'm pretty sure when you had your familiar turn into a spider, he had a ring on, and that we were like confident that was his focus.
See, here's the issue with his hands.
He's
He's
using them.
currently using them.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check at advantage.
Me?
Yeah.
I already had advantage, but okay.
I guess, yeah. But
What? It didn't let me roll at advantage. Oh, because I didn't hit. Okay, there we go. I just did
Alright.
a second roll, so 19.
Despite his pale skin, you do notice on his left hand a not quite a tan mark, but almost a faint imprint of 2 lines on his ring finger. As if has worn a ring on that hand.
You know what? I'm gonna check the left pocket.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Oh my god, dude, you're rolling so many sleight of hands. Or actually, you're just rolling a lot in general.
Also, a lot of my rolls have been around the 14, 15, 16 area.
It could be worse. My average roll today is like a 6.
It'll get better,
You
hopefully.
slide your hand in his pocket, and the pocket is empty, but you can feel through the cloth. On the other side, there's an inner pocket where a small ring can be felt. This inner pocket is pretty much right up against him. So if you want to try and
Hang on.
slide in that pocket, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
I mean, we could use a Bardic right now. I think
He has
think
to
our
see.
buddy.
And he would
He
hear
has to
it.
hear.
Oh. Let's take a group vote. Do you think you should do it? Personally, I think you should.
Does Bardic have to be audible?
Yes.
Darn.
But like Bardic is a whole event. It's like glowy magic and like pizzazz.
Playing
and...
music, playing the
But the
lute,
good thing is
Yeah.
that you
singing.
can get
You
affected
got
by it just by
this.
audio. You don't have to be. You don't need visual for it to work. Technically,
Mhm.
just audio works, which is pretty good.
What
That is
it
not
now?
stopping.
I have a crazy idea. How far do you need to be away to Bardic for Bardic to work? Like, how far is the range on it, hearing wise?
60? Or is it 30? It's one of those two.
60 feet.
Okay, here's my thought. He leaves, goes outside 60 feet away, does Bardic.
Technically doable. Technically doable.
Yes,
There we
technically
go,
doable.
problem solved. Right? I say do it. Go outside, do Bardic.
Invisibility is like gone soon, if not right now. I think.
Which, speaking of that, I can cast invisibility on myself.
The
rest of us would have to get the fuck
Oh.
up, though.
I also have one casting of invisibility.
Well, if you have a free casting of invisibility, that would be better if you want me to still pickpocket.
But I thought you were going to step
'Cause-
outside and do Bardic, right?
You can do both. We could all go outside for me to try and do this, because we all should probably at least move outside if invisibility is almost up.
I think we should go
Mhm.
outside regardless because he's not in bed. I thought he'd be in bed. God damn it.
Why do you need him in bed?
Because we
Why?
don't want him to be conscious.
It's
Oh.
easier to take him out when he's unconscious, because everybody gets auto crits.
Okay, so then we
With
should
melee.
wait for him to sleep, I guess,
I
then.
wasn't even thinking of that, but sure.
Alright, looks like this
But
fight's
it's
gonna
also
be
just
postponed.
easier.
But we should probably get out of here then if the invisibility is gonna wear off soon.
A part of
Yeah.
me is not happy that we are taking this route.
You
What do you
just
mean?
want to fight.
It's unhonorable to do that, to be honest.
I mean, we can Well, that's why I'm saying we just
This is
fight
not the
it,
road
like
to glory.
Okay.
Oh.
Here, put it this way. Okay. A wizard without his arcane focus is just a regular guy. Does a regular guy
Yes.
need to fight us? No. You know what I mean?
Here's what I'm thinking. Setior steps outside, 60 feet away, does Bardic. Pierre tries to steal the focus off of the guy.
If
Sounds
I
good.
fell,
Then we can
fight.
fight him if need be.
Maybe. Sure.
That's my thoughts on the whole thing.
But I'd also need invisibility cast on me again.
No
Whether it
problem.
be-
You got it.
Whether it be my way or Setior's.
You use mine, sure. Granted, it won't last very long because it's concentration.
I don't
Is
need
Bardic
it to
also
last.
concentration?
No.
No.
I don't
Okay.
need it to
Basically,
last long. I just need it to last long enough for me to get up to him, search
Fair
his
enough.
pockets, and move away.
Fair enough. Okay, we can do that. Let's group retreat.
Well, no, because you need to.
Everybody out of
invisibility-
the building.
Yeah, we need a retreat right now. Right now.
We need
Mm.
everybody.
No, but I
out...
thought we were.
Your
Okay.
plan involves us
Okay,
retreating.
hang on. Listen. When you cast a spell with this dust, you become visible.
Oh.
I need to use Bardic on him, so we have to retreat. Otherwise, he's gonna.
Right, we have to get 60 feet away. Yeah.
Or we just close the door, or whatever. I don't know. We don't have
We
to
don't-
close the door.
we don't have
just
to
have to
close
be
the
far
door.
away.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And
I use Bardic on you. I
not
use
everybody has to
invisibility
go.
on you.
all right.
I will also use Bardic on Sterling Lands. Now I have one left to use. Okay, cool.
It does only last 10 minutes, but yeah.
Good enough.
Cool.
Also, I don't think that they'd be standing right in front of the door. I figure everybody would be like off to the sides.
Well, yes.
Yeah, we're like around a corner.
And then I suppose I'm going back in, alright. You'll know if stuff
yeah.
goes wrong.
I will.
Yep.
I will be close-ish. I'll float by. I'll float on in. Since this guy hovers, he doesn't like have to flap his wings or anything. I don't think he makes
Did you
any noise
cast the
when he flies.
invisibility or not yet?
Yes, he
Yes, I use
Perfect.
invisibility and I use
Is
3
the
Bardic
door-
inspirations.
did. Is the door shut?
I don't think we closed it on the way out.
I don't think we closed it.
No closed door.
Yeah, no, I don't. We would not have closed it.
Even the wizard didn't close it when he saw it.
I'm gonna slip back in and try and pickpocket again, I guess. in
I'm just
that
gonna
inner pocket.
maintain. I'm just gonna maintain detect thoughts.
It's 2d8 since it's a skill check.
I will say for that surface level detect thoughts, you do hear him almost muttering to himself, "Such fools, such fools." And if you'd like, you can continue with that. Sleight of hand, the 2d8.
Sure. Sleight of hand. I will add the 2d8, I suppose. 5, 6, 1, 8, 18.
As you reach into his pocket, the inner pocket, you gently curve your arm around his cloak, grab the ring, and you can just barely feel a cold texture coming off from between the fabric and his flesh. something surprisingly hard as you pull the ring out of his pocket.
You didn't. Okay. Nothing else happened?
Nothing happened. He's still writing.
I will go back and pass the ring to Senior.
Okay.
So we
Surface
still don't
level
know if
thought
this is the
is a
arcane
chuckle.
focus.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Surface
this
level
actually-
thoughts is a chuckle.
I hate all of this. God damn. Okay.
We should just fucking fight him. I mean, like, if you hate it, we should just fight him.
I don't know how to approach this anymore.
Perhaps it's a decoy.
I think his existence is a decoy, but he's still a threat.
I agree with that. Do you think you could cast Identify on it?
If I cast a spell, visibility's gone.
You should be out of the way, though. Just leave the house.
Technically, you don't need invisibility anymore.
But it would still be helpful if I'm invisible and I get my first attack off with advantage.
Oh my god.
If we do fight.
But what about he's just a normal man?
True. If this was the right item, and
But-
if it worked, and he
but,
doesn't have a backup focus.
The surface thoughts that Senior is hearing tell me a different story, but as a player,
My thoughts right now is I talked to this guy.
Don't talk to him just yet. I want to make sure this ring is, I want to figure out what this ring is. I want to figure out what he is.
can I do a basic Arcana check on the ring to tell if it's an arcane focus?
Go ahead. I'll say you could do this at advantage.
Alright. Where's Arcana? $25.
You're pretty certain it's an arcane focus.
Okay.
There's enough just like natural magical energy off this thing. If it wasn't, it's got to be some sort of magic item.
No, it's arcane focus, and if it's absolutely not, it's definitely a magic item. So,
Well, then he's just a normal man.
Presumably.
sure, let's go with that.
All right. Anyone who want to back me up? It's up to you.
I'll be there invisible.
Otherwise, I'm
What's
just
the
gonna.
plan?
The plan is for me to talk to him.
Okay.
I got some questions for him too.
I mean, I would
Okay.
be there, but I make a lot of noise, so just I'll be
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in ahead of them and get into a good spot.
As long as
I'll
you're
be
nearby.
like I'll be trying to listen in, like I'll be like up a ways,
Here.
but like listening in, like either like standing against a wall listening to the conversation.
Huh?
You know what? Let's see if this. As I get here, right, uninvisible, like very much visible.
So you can be seen, is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah. Reactions and surface level thoughts. I think this thing's gonna wear out soon.
He looks up to you and he's like, "Greetings." As he returns to a few more scribbles. And his surface thoughts are, "Greetings. Why don't you all come in?"
I would like to ask you some questions.
Go ahead, ask away.
Well, We want to help the people of this town, but you seem to have other plans. What are your plans for them?
They're not super important. Where's Actually, don't see his token. Is he just underneath the board?
Yeah, Sterling's here.
Yeah. Sterling, have you stepped out as well? Or are you still just around the corner?
Well, I mean, I guess I could. There we go. I'm in sight now.
There's Sterling. It's been a long time. It's good to see you. Have you returned for your duties?
I'm sorry. What?
You know what you were created for?
Is that what Sterling's been missing?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
Well, it's such a long time. Perhaps perhaps we'll just need to jog your memory a little bit. We could talk a little bit more after. Your friends, he looks around the room. He looks into the corner, pretty much right where Pierre is standing. Are a very creative bunch. As for the people here, they'll play along like our friend in the corner. And hopefully help make things a little bit easier for my plans.
Whatever plan you got, this isn't the way to do it.
So what are your plans?
Oh, by means, my plans are very straightforward. Once he gestures towards himself and Sterling, can get enough energy collected, we should be able to return Father into some good shape.
What is this energy you're talking about? Pretends
Well,
to
you've
not
seen
know.
plenty of this energy. There's a few other ways to harness it, but the energy all around us, the stuff flowing through you right now, the good stuff. Some of you know it as a life.
Right. And this father you speak of?
Why, the person who set this all in motion, of course.
Yeah, tell me about them. It's a big operation, seems like it's been going on.
He gets up. You know, I heard a rumor. Steps closer to you. Some little spirits told me that you were an apprentice, it seems.
We
Steps
all
closer.
learn from someone at some point of our life. Most of us.
You were at the tower, no? Helping out? Finishing a small little trial?
We were there.
If you mean
Gathering
just basic
information.
exploration, yeah. We do as adventurers do, and we explore.
No,
Yeah, breaking and entering. I'm sorry. I take that one back. That was me, not the character. It just felt too funny in my head.
It's in character, though.
I don't know about that. It was wide open.
It sounds like
Wasn't
something
locked.
he'd say.
The tower wasn't locked.
neither was
I
this
know.
building
It just
that
felt
we're
like
in.
that's what adventurers think. Sorry. out of character. That just felt too real. You know, some people say lying like that isn't a good thing.
I'd believe a lot more people would have many opinions about what you're doing right now. This isn't right. You need to stop this.
You think I'm lying, but I think you're the one who's being a little bit deceptive, since you have such a big operation going and you're not really sharing it with people.
It's not even about deceit. This just isn't right.
He's going to reach his hand out towards or not squat, but half bend a knee and reach his hand out towards Setier.
Oh, I'm not
Um,
gonna touch him.
He's going to touch you. So, would you like to try to jump out of the way, or push him back, or something along those lines?
I guess
Yeah,
I'll kind of get in between them.
I'll use my floating signboard to save me. I'll grab onto it and I'll have it float away.
That works.
What's wrong? Don't want to shake my hand? This is our first formal meeting.
Indeed. I'm just afraid of strangers touching.
I guess I'll slide into where Setier was, and I'll shake his hand.
You'll shake his hand.
Yes, I'll shake his hand.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. I will let you add optional disadvantage.
Well, I mean, I've already rolled it, but should I just roll it again to simulate disadvantage?
You can if you'd like.
Well, no,
It's optional.
it's optional. You
Yeah.
don't have to add it. I'd say
I
don't.
want to do it. I want to
All
do it.
right.
It's about D&D is not just about like strategy, but it's about like role playing.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You cannot not resist this.
You feel that same feeling that you felt when the green ooze had contacted you before. And just for a second, after you start feeling that energy, you get a flashback. You are taken back to a small concrete slab. You seem to be lying on a table. As a high elf man seems to be moving around various pieces of metal, machinery. He's got a little mage hand. You can't move. You can't speak. The only functionality you have is to blink until he comes over. He picks you up, and settles you into a small metal casing before your left hand comes up and you can wiggle your fingers. And you're back. I'm so sorry that you can't remember much of your past. I know when we left you with the dwarves wasn't our ideal scenario, but plans have to change.
Oh yeah, just treat me like I'm a piece of scrap metal. Plans change, yeah.
You've yet to speak of your plans, which I've been asking you since we've met.
You know, some villains feel that it's a great idea to just disclose all of their plans and tell you verbatim what they're thinking. But you already kind of know what I'm thinking, don't you? And I don't think I'm the villain. So, in this case, I think you already know enough. And for you, my brother, he tries to wrap his right arm around Sterling. Do you let him?
No.
Do you jump out of the way? Do you shove him off? Do you just kind of...
I guess I'll just
Awkward.
place my hand on his chest. Just kind of like forcefully assert my distance.
When you put your hand on his chest, give me a perception check. You can do this one with optional advantage.
Oh boy, optional advantage. You see, this is what I get for doing the optional disadvantage.
I'm sorry, I might have said performance. I meant perception.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. My bad.
Right. No, you said perception. He just clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm a dummy.
I would believe that I could have said the wrong one too, though. But
No,
No,
you were right.
said
I'm just a
perception.
dummy. There we go. That's the right one.
As your hand comes in contact with his chest, you hear a clank as if two metal objects came into a contact with each other. Okay. I don't have much more to show you. If you want to really know more about my plans, there's not much more I have to do but send them into action.
I don't want to know about your plans. I want to know why. What is compelling you to do this? What has the people done to you to deserve this?
People have done such horrible things, but to me, they've done so little. I'm trying to show you, actually. If only you'd come with me. The others can stay here, though.
You said you don't think you're the villain, yet you're about to kill hundreds of people. Your sort of morality is questionable.
I wouldn't call death the right word. Just a change in perspective. Just as dead as Sterling here stands before you.
I'm not an expert on constructs, but Sterling seems very much alive.
I believe you found my point.
Wait, I'm sorry, out of character. Kind of lost here.
The townsfolk are on their last limbs. You make them move like they are very healthy and energetic, but we can tell they're gonna die.
They're not.
Some of them have.
It was a
You
miracle
know,
that we made them last another day.
the largest amount of true death in the city in the last month or two now has actually been by your hands. If you were to look around, not a soul here has been critically wounded. Except for two young individuals who found themselves under such incredible weights that held them back from their goals, leading to their demise.
That's a bit hypocritical. To say that that was our fault isn't true, considering you're the one who compelled them to such acts.
Are the others dead? The others compelled to these acts?
You're using a mind virus, dude.
There were some dead before we got here, so what you're saying is already untrue. We searched the city. Some of them were dead, not by our hands.
I believe you're just looking at it the wrong way. As I said, brother, why don't you come with me? I can show you everything. We just have to leave the others outside first.
Guys, I'm really tempted. I want to know the truth. I want to know.
Okay, here's the thing though, right? Out of character for a minute. I know you want to know, but the concern is what if he mind controls you
He
and you're
can't.
stuck with him?
He literally can't.
How do we know?
I mean, he
Don't
might
ask
use a
him.
different method. That's the thing.
Ah,
It's
that's a good point.
not impossible. It's just something else.
I mean, if you want to do it, go for it, but I'm just importing you a slight warning. You better have a backup character prepared in case shit goes wrong.
I'm not even thinking about that. Question is, do I escalate? Because I can escalate with a spell.
Don't escalate.
Don't ask honestly, just like I'd say you do you, Sterling. But just be wary, I guess.
Thing is that the wizard doing this, because we don't know what he's doing, could be escalating, which is why I might want to escalate before he does. You know, like basically, we act before they do. I don't know. Hard to say. There's too many unknowns.
Hold on a second.
Maybe you can wait, idea. Maybe someone can insight check him to see like if he has any malicious intent behind like saying, I'll show you everything, but the others have to wait outside.
You already know his surface thoughts. There is a level of admiration almost towards Sterling. And he truly does want to just show Sterling the truth based off those surface thoughts. But he doesn't trust the rest of you.
My thinking is that Sterling is immune to becoming goop. To some degree. So, like, that wouldn't be in the cards.
I don't know. I'm willing to give this guy one chance. One chance. And it's a very
being
hesitant one.
separated. I
I'm
don't
a
like being
pretty tough.
separated, but
I'm a
the
tough
one
piece of
that's
metal. I think I could do it.
All right, then do it. Let's let him do it.
Also, keep in mind he doesn't have his arcane focus, so he can't fireball me into like a
That
piece
is
of
true. Well,
that is the
assuming that is
assumption.
his arcane focus, we don't know for sure.
Didn't
No,
we
we
literally do
know
it?
for sure
Arcana
it's
check?
an arcane focus. We don't
Oh,
know for sure
perfect.
that he cannot cast spells.
He could probably
Okay,
still
then
cast spells.
do
but
it.
I don't know.
If you want to do it, do it.
The thing is,
Well, first-
Senor himself had heard in his mind something like we're idiots or something like that, or we're
Fools.
fools.
Senor
And-
knows that he can see
And
Pierre.
after taking the ring, the dude just laughed, like it means nothing to him.
Like, normally, I would suggest Pierre following you, but he'll know.
Yeah, he already knows you're there, so you could just like I don't know, tap out the invisibility.
No, I'm saying invisible.
Yeah.
You're just more comfortable that way.
Because just because he can see me doesn't mean that any mobs that he might bring into the fight would see me.
Good point. Well, I'm willing to hear him out. I don't agree with him, but I'm willing to hear him out.
Then do it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing it.
Cool. Good luck.
Let me read the spell.
So can I escort all of you back outside?
I'd prefer if they stay here. Just because I assume we're going somewhere deeper in.
Just into the back room. Don't worry. If you'd prefer, they could go out the back door. It's only a few paces away. But I feel like it might be better if there's no chance of them interfering.
Does he know that Lance is where he is? I'm just curious.
He hasn't shown any exceptional signs
Okay,
of it.
perfect.
But he hasn't
Good.
shown any signs that he doesn't.
No, that's fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine.
All right. You should probably leave out the back then. And I gesture to Sedir and Pierre.
Pierre's invisible.
And you don't know where he's at, and he's not moving.
I gesture around the room then.
All right, let me try my usual bard. Okay. I'm gonna suggest to the wizard.
Whoa! Are you serious?
What?
I thought we said not to escalate.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not casting a spell. This is pure mundane bard magic.
Suggestion is escalating, though.
No,
Don't you
I
think?
know.
what he's meaning is he's gonna do a persuasion check.
Oh,
I am doing as a rogue hides behind a corner.
got it. Sorry, my bad.
Did you know that a rogue hiding behind a corner is more invisible to a creature than an invisible person to someone who has true sight?
Anyway, go ahead, do what you were doing.
I wish to stay and listen in and see what you do. I am a sort of scholar and learner, a person who likes to acquire knowledge of this land. That's why I came here. You might not trust me, but I would like to observe.
I'll vouch.
As I did when I went to the wizard tower. I went there for knowledge.
I can vouch for his curiosity. He does indeed like knowing stuff.
I appreciate your candor, but this is a hard sell for me. I do require all of you to leave. This information is not meant to be collected. And I am not asking for a persuasion check, sadly.
No, I know. I can tell. I wonder how much I can bullshit this guy.
I was gonna try to see if Lance could just stay there, but I don't think that'll work because he doesn't not know that I'm there, but he doesn't, so I don't know.
I think the father would want me to learn of this. Where the fucking father is. Oh god.
Actually, do you say that?
Yeah, I was gonna use that as my bullshit. I'm trying to read through my notes to see if I can gain any information from the wizard tower. Because at the wizard tower, we met the ghosts who served. I'm assuming the father. I'm assuming, and I got approval from the ghost by bullshitting using the father's name. So I'm just trying to basically do the same thing. Granted, this guy is not the guardian floor ghost. He's a freaking who knows what he is. Imitation wizard guy. But I could try. Will you allow a deception?
You gotta say it first to
Right.
validate the check.
Yeah. I believe the father would want me to know.
Is that it?
Hold on. Oh, he has approved of my what's the right word for this? Obtaining of knowledge.
Your inquisitive nature?
Not the nature part, but like basically the father approves of me learning, I don't know, truths, kind of thing.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna get this check.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
It worked against the ghost.
These aren't ghosts. This guy isn't a ghost, and he's not dumb.
I have a high deception.
Actually, on this one, give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Fuck. All right.
Mm.
Oof. It sucks to be you, man.
You know, you may be right. He the father the father would probably value someone with such an interest in education. But this is a scenario that in the best interest of what must happen, you cannot listen in for.
It is a personal affair.
Quite true, actually. I would say my patience is thinning, so I do ask you for a final time. Please leave.
And frankly, so is mine.
Okay. I float away. Oh, he's a back room? Wait, where do you say I can go?
You're going the right way.
How far or where?
He has asked you to
Outside.
leave. Yeah.
Oh,
Outside the building.
okay.
I mean, if Nier can get away with it, I'm okay with him staying, but it seems like the wizard kind of knows he's there.
He's going
How
to
does the
step up.
wizard like officially know that Lance is there?
He's
Like,
going
Yes.
to step up and look at you, Lance.
all right,
You as well.
fine. I'm already leaving.
And Pierre, my child, we have been in contact for a few days now. If you do not leave, I will make you.
I would prefer not to leave. After all, I have a close friendship with Sterling.
And also,
Um,
technically, didn't you help make Sterling
And
also?
And I helped, put him together the rest of the way.
I apologize, and you should be credited for that. You've done fine work. But your friend earlier has pushed my patience. Please make a Constitution save. I believe that's
Well,
what we.
I think Setier ruined that for all of us.
All right. You feel a hard pull, to start walking towards the door. but you're steadfast in your decision. You do not want to leave. Your instincts and your mind are now betraying each other. A very severe battle.
Can I see this?
Double no. You've left the building, but also Pierre's invisible.
Oh, I know. But I saw what he did, right? The wizard.
No, you left the building.
Well, the door's open.
Oh.
We could say the door is still open for now. It didn't look like he visibly did anything. He just spoke a few words.
Because that's what I do when I cast suggestion. Literally.
No suggestion is being cast.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
You have quite a strong will. You've managed to resist me quite a few times already. And I will have to say, you are quite possibly the greatest challenge of the spell.
I know what
At least
I
so
want.
far. He's going to step closer. I respect your will, but I will have to ask a final time. As he reaches out towards your quote-unquote invisibleness.
Just
You
leave
can
at this
either
point. It's not
make
worth
another
it.
con save, try to jump out of the way, let him touch you, or if you're creative, something else.
So you said make a con save and try and jump out of the way?
Make another con save, or try to jump out of the way. So he doesn't touch you. Let him touch you as a different option. Or you might have something creative that I haven't thought of. I'm just giving the basic options. There's always more.
That probably wouldn't work.
I mean, if you want, I could step in.
Give me a moment. Because no, it's only stealth that it gives me special stuff on.
Oh, I fucked up. I could have done something too. Oh well. I could have made it all work.
So for the cons save, what would I be doing that for?
It is a mental pull, similar to when the bell's tolled.
Okay, then I'll probably just try and do that, and then also I suppose I'd be trying to would I try and tuck and roll out of the way? Yeah, I'd try and also tuck and roll out of the way behind Sterling at the same time.
Alright, make the con save first, and then you'll get the tuck and save if you make the con.
17 plus Sterling's aura.
Do you think you do get that here? I was gonna say there's a reason you wouldn't, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, 22. Fine, if you'd like, you can jump out of the way behind Sterling.
So acrobatics, or do I just do that?
No, you just get it.
I like to imagine I do like the, jump, roll, flip, pop up.
He's going to yell out at this point. Oh, how you hassled me. These friends of yours, Sterling, quite antagonistic.
They care about me, and I appreciate that. And I'll turn back towards Pierre. I'll be fine. If you could.
I don't trust him.
I'll whisper in his ear. Frankly, neither do I, but I want to know more.
How long does this last for? Give me one moment. It's only a minute, never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to check spells real quick. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know if that would do anything though. Nope. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can cast here to, have a little bit of more knowledge. Because that wouldn't work. Okay, I can't really think of anything. I can't think of anything. Alright, fine. I suppose I'll walk out. If you're sure.
I am.
If you need assistance, make as much noise as you can. I'll be there in a second. And then
I appreciate it.
And then Pierre walks out.
Alright. Does Pierre close the door behind him?
No.
Alright. Everyone looking through the door, and Sterling, notice, the mayor flicks his wrist, almost as if he's throwing a ball underhand, and the door shuts. And the small latch that is there locks. Now, in this instance, I'm going to ask everyone besides Sterling, what are their plans during this time?
Pierre is staying right next to the door, ready to bust down the door.
I want to find a place to listen in from the outside through a window.
I don't know what Lance is doing. Lance wants to be able to listen, but he doesn't think that's gonna happen. So he's just gonna wait by the door with Pierre, in case he needs to rush in and smite the mayor or something.
At Where in the building do you head to look for a good window to listen in on?
Well, we've been around this building, right? We like seen it multiple times and even moved around there, right?
Yeah.
So I know where the windows are, right?
Yeah, you would know where the windows are.
All right, so where are they?
Um, basically anywhere that you can actually see on the building that there's a window, there's a window.
Okay.
That doesn't
Th-
guarantee the best listening spots. It's just
Right.
that's a window.
This is a 2-story building, right?
Anywhere that there is a window, there is a window above, not directly. It's like off to the side a little bit. And where you see this little outstrewed area, there's also a window above.
Okay. Uh. Hmm. Okay. I guess I would try to fly up and get inside the building through a window from the second floor. And then, if necessary, I can create a sort of listening device for the hard of hearing. And then kind of like touch it to the ground or whatever to listen in.
Um, so you fly up to the second floor. All the windows up here are like built-in windows, just like down below. So do you want to break a window?
He would know right away, I think.
Mm-hmm. He would, most definitely.
Okay,
You pretty
so
much know this at this point, but like, keep in mind this is basically a church.
right. So I'm not infected, right? I know the state of buildings. A lot of them were kind of broken down partially. Is this
Mhm.
one pristine, or is it any gaps I can get inside?
I think
This
this
building
one was
is
pristine.
the nicest building in the whole city. Not a single building looks anywhere close to as good.
Meaning this
You'd
building
even
was in
say that
perfect shape.
certain levels of dirt aren't on this building that probably should be.
Not even the spiders have made their homes in this house.
Mm,
Well, -1, but that spider's no longer here.
Uh, does this have a? Does it on the second floor? Is there a balcony?
No.
Is there a chimney?
Um, I didn't describe a fireplace, but there probably should be some form of chimney. So now I've got to think where the fireplace would actually lead. Because otherwise the place is going to get very cold. Um, I'm going to say there isn't a chimney, but there is there is a few multiple um small pipes that you would know just by basic city knowledge, they lead to larger torches, places where you could burn something that would be roughly pumpkin size. Often used to heat homes, but not large enough to do much more than um, not large enough to like cook a meal or
Ventilation is important.
yeah.
I am very small.
Not
Can I
quite
fit
that.
in? I can't fit in.
No.
Oh,
Like rules as written, you can squeeze in, but this is like a real person's uh two arms pushed together. I guess like someone's calf, not calf,
right.
thigh.
Huh. How many do we have? Frick! I only have one. If only I had one more. Okay. Uh, this is hard. It's very indirect. Was the best I got. Wait, no, it might not even work. Hmm. When we were in the sewers, there was that metal grate, not metal floor. There was never a way to go through it, which is why we had to teleport or familiar.
There was a weak patch, a noticeably weak patch, as if it had been melted on, but it was still all metal.
Yeah. There's no doors on the second floor. There's no balcony. You know how we got into what our first bunker or base because one of the buildings had a side door. What do you call those things?
Cellar.
Yeah, cellar doors. This building doesn't have one, right?
No, there's no cellar. It's got separate rooms, or not separate rooms, like a separate building to work as a cellar, essentially. You can actually sort of see it on the map at the very back.
Talking about this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a stretch, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna tell High Knight with the Ring of Communication to message Sterling.
Anything in particular, or just message him?
I want them to speak close to where I think that chimney thing is, if possible. Wait? Is that thing? It's like a central heating thing, so it's like an air ventilation thing.
On the second floor, yeah.
Oh, okay, so they have to be. Yeah, just I guess have them speak on the second floor. That's the best I can got, if they can. I don't know.
Um. At this point, I will say detect thoughts is up too, because I want to
That's fine.
let that out, and invisibility should probably be up.
Invisibility, that's an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
then it's definitely not up. My fault. Was it the powder that was just a few minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the powder that
good.
was
Yeah,
3 minutes.
that's what I was thinking. That's definitely up. We already went over that one. But the knight will shoot a message at Sterling. Sterling, you hear try to talk near openings or on the second floor. And you can message back if you'd like.
Okay. Or I guess using my telepathy granted by this ring. Okay.
Sweet. And if that's it for everyone else outside, I'm gonna ask everybody to deafen.
Assuming that works, assuming they go upstairs. So what I'm preparing is I'm creating a sort of a stethoscope, but for your ear, and I'm just kind of putting it through the chimney. It's like a how do you, it's basically like a tube you would put into your ear hole, and it's shaped to go down the chimney, and at the end is like a trumpet opening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
know what you're talking, more or
Yeah,
less.
it's that. So I'll be listening in from there.
What the Harry Potter group used inside of the Order of the Phoenix to listen in on conversation.
Oh, you're talking about those.
Wait,
Huh.
is there a
Like
picture of that?
ear things? The like ear things?
I know
Something
of
like
this
that,
because
maybe.
of
It's like a gramophone, but for your ear.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so assuming this works, I hope whatever information is relevant will be relayed. I guess I'm going to deafen, I guess.
If they
I'm gonna
make their way to
listen.
the second floor,
Okay.
I will message in the Roll20.
Okay.
So watch for that.
Sure. Where's this Discord? You want us to deafen?
Yes, unless someone
Yes.
else has something they want to do.
I was about to say, for me, can I not deafen and just take off my headset? That way the stream can still hear what's happening, and we will have
Yeah.
that part recorded. Okay.
Sure.
Secrets, man.
All right,
Secret,
just message
secret.
in. You can message in Row20 because I'll be paying attention, or in Discord,
Ugh.
guys, whatever. So
Um,
undeafen. All right, see ya.
Later.
All right. I apologize for all the stress about keeping this information. And I know this could be a lot, especially if you don't remember everything. How far back do your memories go?
Not very far. I
Hmm.
remember. It's hard to even remember who I was, and I think that person's probably long gone. Why do you ask?
Well, it's been a long time since I've last seen you. You were definitely in a different amount of shape. Um, why don't you follow me? Uh, he takes you into this middle room. I believe you and your friends may have seen this, or at least one of you have.
I'm familiar with it.
Um, it's not the easiest to see. The energy isn't super um, easy to see through, but if you focus, you might be able to see someone I would consider very important. Um,
Can I roll a perception to like I don't know, squint through the goo?
yeah, go ahead. Do it with advantage. Um, it's hard to make out. Um, very clearly a person in there. Um, the proportions seem to match almost identically to the mayor. Um, your friends called him. They mistaken my words. They called him the father. Um, I hope you come to understand this is not some religious figure or person given some title. This is quite, in fact, our father. This is the man who first put you together, and then a few years after that, me.
And pardon the question, but why were what's up with the fake skin you're wearing?
Uh, it's. I don't know how much trouble you've had with it, but when I first started going out and about, people weren't friendly to a metal man all on his own. Um, especially when my, let's call it, aesthetical choices haven't been made as uh friendly as yours. Um, he seems to wave his hand away, and an illusion of uh skin disappears, and he is a similar to Sterling in look, but he is a rust brown with a collection of spikes at every joint. All of his mechanisms are very exposed, and he has green tubes flowing through him, as well as a small vat of the green goo on his back. Um,
Hmm.
if I had more time or knew I could trust certain individuals, perhaps I would have been able to stay in better shape. Um, get rid of some of the fears, but towards the beginning, it was quite rough caring for father.
Well, I can understand your sentiment. People haven't really been the kindest to me either, but is this really necessary? There's
This was
sorry to cut you off,
the
but there's a great man outside, and he is amazing with tools. Do you really need to go this route? I'm pretty sure he could help you in whatever method that doesn't involve sucking the life out of people.
Oh, I'm sorry. The life sucking wasn't for me. For me, it was just the illusion. It had helped things work better. A little bit of magic here or there. The energy we found here is a continuation of our father's work. He was trying to extend the life of not just himself, but everyone. He had found a way to bring back the dead without need for a fancy god or a person of power to give you said power. He found ways to do it himself. The goal, if he had survived, would have been to bring small communities eternal life. We wouldn't have to deal with the church's meddling in everyday affairs. The people could do what they needed. He had known a few members of some noble families. I believe that's how you found your way into the dwarves' hands. Not so much noble are they, but they have people of power. Through other connections, he set up various places, trying to extend the lives of individuals. Sadly, he passed about a month ago. Much to the cause of a small group of adventurers seeing him as a madman. They violently brutalated his body, and there was very few options left to try and keep him alive. So the only work I had was his work. So I took what notes he had, I worked with his other assistants, and I brought him here, the nearest town. The place where the adventurers first actually came from. In hopes that with enough of this, he should come back. And from there, we can continue his work together. I believe you've seen these people. It's not going exactly as planned, but they are just as lively as we can be. You've seen them run. You've seen them fight. They are very well suited for day-to-day manual tasks. If I had the mind of father, perhaps I could take it one step further and actually achieve his goals to completeness. Sadly, there's not enough life in this town to bring him back, so we must march on the next.
I understand your goals, and I sympathize with them greatly, but maybe this just wasn't a thing to be strived for.
Our father was an elven man, and he created artificial men like us. All lives in the right scenarios can go on forever, and his quite near. If he devoted his whole life to it, why shouldn't I? It was, in fact, what I was built for.
It sounds like you've never had a chance to actually live for yourself. You've been living a... How do I put this? You've been following a goal that you didn't choose for yourself, doing things that you're like a puppet. You're being conducted by strings that you do not control. Is this really what you want?
I don't know. I really thought you'd see Father's vision.
I'm just having a hard time understanding.
He steps up closer to you. I thought you'd be able to understand the importance of a project like this. Maybe you're not as alike as I thought. Maybe the tinkering of those dwarves have led you astray.
Do not speak ill of my friends. They are master craftsmen, and I would not be here if not for them.
You would not be here if it was not for Father. He laid out the blueprints. He created your first prototypes. He set up your structure.
And he abandoned me, so there's that.
He had other priorities. And you were a project on his list. You got completed as he intended. The dwarves didn't do their part right away. And in the end, they just played with toys, turning you into, guess, an easygoing, little motivated tinkerbox. If this won't go as planned, I think it's best to see you and your friends out of the city.
I'm not quite done speaking to you, though. We got a couple more questions, if you'd be so inclined to answer them.
Ask them quickly.
So, in our travels, me and my group of friends have stumbled upon some remnants of Father's work, so to speak. In a town called Salud, there was a massive infestation of these worms that would drain the life out of people. Is that what Father's doing?
Based off my research, I'd assume maybe not his direct doing, but perhaps consequences of studying the monsters. A few of them may have gotten free, or perhaps someone interrupted his work, or even tried to mimic it. Those particular experiments, I wasn't quite around for. All I had was his journals on those.
My other question I want to ask is, what kind of a person was Father? Was he doing this for the greater good, or was he doing this for himself?
quite frankly, he was, I believe, the smartest man to have walked these mortal planes. His goals were twofold. He had a great interest in preserving life. All life. Didn't matter if it was man, beast, machine. He thought it all deserved to live. And if it could live for as long as possible, then it is getting what it earned, what it deserves. He had issues with many of these gods, deciding when we must end, when our stories are finished. That's not quite fair. These undying beings deciding when we die. Abominable, in my opinion. He also had a stark interest in knowledge. The facts of this universe were undoubtedly something that he did not set in motion, and he wanted to be able to know all he could about them. A man of mind and heart. I promise you that.
That didn't answer my question, though. Was he good or was he bad?
He was great. There's no other way to describe him. He was a very good man. All you have to do is look at his motives.
Then do you think this is the method he would choose to go about this?
I think he would have been smarter than I am. I think he would have known a better way. But sadly, I don't know that better way. All I have left is his notes. And with that information, soon he will be back. And he will show me that smarter way.
Can you be certain that it will even be him?
It's what his research has pointed towards. There's no way it's not going to be him. You see his physical body, do you not? Even if you can only point out the shadow.
I want to help you, but you're making it difficult. This is just not the method of achieving his goals.
Okay, pretty boy. How would you go about it?
Well, certainly not killing a bunch of people.
I promise you, very few of them will be dead by the end of this. The only two corpses that I have, well, the only two corpses I believe I will not be able to rescue are those who have been crushed. The rest should all be revivable.
What if this takes longer? What if they can't be revived? What if there are just so many problems with this? And also,
Perhaps one great mind is worth the loss of a few lesser.
I mean, yeah, but actually, I've got a better way of putting my thoughts. Have you ever heard of the idea that people are motivated to do things because they don't have much time? If people have an infinite amount of time, eventually we'll just stop doing stuff. We'll be able to do anything we want, but what point is there in doing everything if we have infinite time? It won't mean anything. The purpose to innovate, to like create new things, comes from the fact that we don't have much time on this earth. And by eliminating that, not only do you remove that purpose, there could be people who may want that, sick people, dying people who didn't get the chance to actually live, but would it be worth all this time and effort?
See, I want to propose two alternatives. One, you're looking at it from the life of a man, perhaps even a goblin. They try to get so much done in their short lives. And half the time another creature comes along and has to do the same thing over again because they didn't do it right the first time. They didn't have enough time to get it perfect. On the other hand, creatures like elves, those with the long lifespans, you see what you have spoken about. In the younger years, up till even 100, often they don't get much done. They're still figuring out the world. Imagine if you could get that done within your first 100 years, figure out the world, and then from then on, you have your creative juices, just like a modern day elf, but for everyone. Imagine what humans or goblins could get done if they've only finished starting to learn by the times they would die today.
I don't know. I feel like part of what makes I have no words.
Would you not say that it would be irresponsible as a scientist to ignore the opportunity to save so many lives? Would you not say that it is irresponsible to sentence so many ill and down forgotten to death over choices of gods and powerful men? At least let me finish. If by the end Father comes along, or fails to come along, in the absurd reality that you predict possible, then the experiment ends. Nobody else has to die after that. But if it succeeds, an infinite amount of lives will be saved. If you were to do basic math, average an infinite plus the small number of lives lost. Just add them up, divide by the total. Infinity plus negative x equals infinity. And infinity over 2 is still infinity.
But there's only so much space on this plane. Sorry, I'm not quite familiar with the terms of this plan, but if everybody is allowed to live infinitely and people still, make more people, or goblins still make more goblins and elves make more elves, and those people live on forever, then we're going to run out of space.
See, now you found where the innovation must come from. No longer needs to come from the need for more life. It needs to come from the need for more space. We will experiment with the different planes, experiment with the different realities, with the different 4 dimensions, 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions.
But that will
We can
lead
do
to
buildings
wars.
that go high and low.
People will fight wars over the space, and because they can't die, they will just never end. Or I guess because they can't die of old age, they could just be able to die from like bullet wounds or something.
Ideally, with the correct scenarios and father's teachings, they should not need to die of war or damage to the body, and eventually, war will lead to boredom. They won't need to fight because it will still be painful. You get shot once, I'd think you'd learn better. And if not, you know when the greatest scientific achievements have come from in our times? During war. War leads to greatness at the loss of lives, but we will no longer need to lose lives.
You know, I can't help but think of a certain person who, out of character, did. Can I make a reference to atom bombs here?
Go ahead.
I can't help but think about the atom bomb. You know, was it really better than, you know, having two sides fight each other ad infinitum until one side eventually prevailed? Or would it have just been better to drop a bomb that destroyed countless lives in one fell swoop?
I will ask you now. Do you still need to stand in my way and stop me?
How long do you think it'll take?
If plans go successfully, we'll take one more town, perhaps by force. Then once we take that town, we will continue the process for no more than another month. At that point, father should be healed up to full, should be able to come back, set things on the proper path, and then we just keep going from there, as father intended.
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I want to say yes, but in my heart of hearts, this is just not the method of doing it.
If you can provide me a better way that will guarantee such a great cause will come to fruition, I will take it. But
We
this
could-
is the only one I know.
All right, can I roll to see if I'd be able to know if is he too dead to like cast Revivify on him?
You can roll Arcana or Religion.
Which one's better? Religion.
So Revivify can only be cast 10 minutes after a body has died. After that, you can no longer cast Revivify. There are
What about any other like revival spells?
a few other revival spells, but they're all like 7th, 8th, 9th level. They're very expensive material-wise, very expensive information-wise. You have to be a very high caster. In these scenarios, normally you have to be a religious caster, like a cleric. Sometimes sorcerers can get them. Wizards don't get them. Half-casters won't get them. It's pretty obvious that this guy probably doesn't have support from being of
The
the cleric.
Vatican.
Yeah. Gods and things like that almost seem like they're his enemies. So clerics might not be the easiest option. There might be a sorcerer out there, but it would be very hard to find. And on top of that, you'd have to find a way to pay him, because some of these are like hundreds of thousands of gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to fight him. But it sounds like I'm gonna have to. Give me a minute.
No worries.
All right. Man, I wish I could talk to the other dudes. That would make this so much easier. Damn, you really miss not being able to communicate, like make confirm what you're gonna do until you can.
Being isolated and stuff.
Yeah, it sucks. I think I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let. Actually, does he even have a name, or have we just been calling him the mayor this entire time?
You haven't asked his name.
Oh my god, I'm so rude.
So are you
Ac-
going to tell him that you're not going to give him your support?
Actually, I think I'm going to. You could probably see this coming from a mile away, but I'm gonna try to deceive him.
All right, tell me what you say.
I think I'm starting to understand what you're talking about. It took me a minute, but I think I get the grand idea of what you're trying to do, and I am willing to help you with it.
All right. Make a deception check.
Normal, advantage, or
Normal.
banking on this. Come on. Yes, let's go.
+3. I will tell you the roll that he rolls. I'm just going to roll it as a hidden roll so the other players don't see it. Well, I guess they saw yours. So it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, I have bardic.
You do have Bardic if you want to use it.
That's 2d8, right?
It's 2d8, but you pick the higher. So it's 1d8 advantage, basically.
Uh,
So 28. Okay, he likely won't beat you. So yeah, he doesn't. It was close though.
if
You
I hadn't
didn't
have
have.
rolled that bardic.
Yeah, it's good to hear, brother. Do you believe you'll be able to convince your allies to support me?
I'll try my best. I'll need a minute with them though, because this is going to be a very hard sell.
I understand. Would you like me to be there to back you up, or
No, I think it'd be better if I do it myself.
either way? I'm going to go out front and direct some of my citizens to return to their homes. We will move things up in schedule a little bit. We'll march tomorrow at
Okay.
dawn.
All right.
And you can leave.
Sorry that took so long.
All good.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
You learn some good stuff.
I learned a lot.
No one got stabbed.
Yeah, no
Just
one got
close there,
stabbed.
though.
I know it seems like we've lost
Well,
Lance.
let me message now.
Excuse me.
There we go. Okay. You got everyone back?
Yep.
Does somebody have to leave soon?
Here does. Up in there.
Wanna double check. Because Pierre does have to leave probably like now-ish based off that message. Aiden, will you be able to remember this
Sorry,
information?
I was muted.
to-
I can go for a bit longer. My game isn't for another like 20-ish minutes or so.
I believe I could give the brass tacks in like 10, 20. So
And
Yeah,
if
go
for
ahead.
whatever reason you can't, and you don't remember what happened, you can always just, watch back the stream.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
That's
we have that verbatim.
if I actually spoke a little bit faster, it probably wouldn't have taken as long. So that's my bad.
All
That was also
good.
yeah, you're fine.
I'm guessing you. Oh, you did use Bardic. Nice.
Yeah, he did. And
It came in
used
handy.
it at literally the best time. I looked over
Oh,
at
good.
the rolls and I saw the Bardic. I'm like, holy, he did that perfectly.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, he took damage? Oh, no, it's just Bardic.
All right, so I assume I'm outside and I'm talking to the group now.
Yep.
All right, so what I told him basically is I'm gonna let him do his thing, but I'm lying to him. I'm not gonna let him
Huh?
do his thing.
Oh, okay. What is he trying to do?
He wants to revive somebody basically, and he wants to eliminate death. I don't agree with that. I think death is a normal thing and is natural, and if you get rid of it, it's gonna cause a lot of problems.
Death is necessary.
He wants to eliminate death in what sense?
He wants to make people live forever, basically.
Okay. Is he targeting a general population?
No, he
or
just wants to make
certain
everybody
people?
live forever, like
Everyone.
goblins, elves, humans, everybody. He seems to have a very large disdain for, I don't know, people of faith.
People of faith. Why?
Just like
How's that
God.
really?
So he doesn't like the gods.
Oh.
I think it's
Oh.
because that death exists that he doesn't like gods.
I have a theory. It's deep. Okay, go on.
So basically, I told him that I trust him and I'm willing to help him out. But I lied straight to his face because I do not trust this man within an inch of my life. I think he's crazy and I think he's going to get a lot of people killed.
So why did he just want to tell you and was it because he didn't trust us and that's why he wanted all
Oh
of
no,
us
he
to
does
leave?
not trust you guys at all.
Okay. I figured.
Did he say why he trusts you?
Well, I'm one of them, I'm a
Are you
Creation.
immortal?
no,
No.
I don't think I'm immortal.
Did he tell you your original purpose or whatever?
Basically the same thing he's doing.
I never done some notes.
Hmm.
He wants to revive. I'm assuming the father.
Yes. And by the way,
Who is the father?
We don't know.
it's just a person who he's the elf. The father's the elf.
The
So
wizard
he's
who
too-
created Sterling.
Yeah.
The elf?
Yeah. It is in
Whoever
fact true
whoever it
that
is that created Sterling, pretty much.
and by the way,
Okay.
he's not actually wearing skin. That was an illusion. That was my bad. He's not wearing skin.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Say that again.
His skin was an illusion, so basically he just looks like me but rustier. And that skin was an illusion to help him blend in.
Oh, so he doesn't have actual skin.
Yeah, no, he's just a middleman like me.
What the
Huh.
heck?
Okay.
How that's weird because we saw him unage.
Hmm.
It's an illusion, dude.
It's a very, very proactive illusion. Hold on. He wants to eliminate death in its entirety. He dislikes faith. Those of the faith and gods in general.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
In general. Okay. What else is there? His skin is an illusion. He's made
That one
of.
I figured Pierre vaguely had an idea of. He wasn't for sure, but because of how you described the feeling of the metal or his skin
Mhm.
feeling cold, I figured with his experience, he would have some possibility
You had a pretty
idea.
a strong inkling. The dots just were this close to clicking.
It was like
Hmm.
how he's speaking, father, maybe metal.
The
I
point
don't
is, I
know.
need you guys to like trust me and lie straight to his face. I need you to deceive him as well. Say,
I'm,
yeah, I'm cool with this.
I'm
Hey,
very good with
hey,
deception.
hey, 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 hey,
And if you
hey.
can't,
Cool with what?
hide in the sewers.
I know
What?
deceive.
Hide in the
I don't know how
sewers.
good I am at being
Hide your face
deceptive.
from him.
Why hide?
Because if you can't deceive him, then just pretend you don't
My
exist.
face is always
Oh.
hidden.
Okay.
Should we be concerned? The knight asks.
No, don't be concerned. Plan's going swimmingly.
So, uh, his plan is to revive the father, and you said you're gonna go along with his plan. Did he elaborate on what needs to be done for this plan?
Yeah, actually. So, in order to revive the father, because there isn't enough life energy in this town to like actually revive him, so he's going to the next town. It will take another month, and he'll have to like harvest energy from the people there. But what I'm concerned about is if that doesn't, if they can't actually, uh, like it, cure death immediately after he gets revived, then these people will die. So there's the issue.
Wait, if he doesn't cure the death, oh wait, so he's trying to revive the father, but he's also trying to find the cure to death right now.
That's what the elf was trying to do. He's just taking up the goal
The
in his
mantle.
stead because he's dead.
Okay.
Who's the elf?
The
The
father,
wizard.
right?
The one who created Sterling.
I see. Okay.
And because he
Um,
died, the mayor. Actually, I still need to ask him for his goddamn name. Mother. The mayor has taken up the mantle in his stead, and is trying to revive the wizard to kind of like because the mayor doesn't have the brains or the capacity to actually complete this task. So he's trying to revive him to like actually be able to complete it because he can't do it himself. Does that make sense?
okay. Do we know if the research, because you know how we found books and books of research, that was done by the father? I'm assuming it's not done
Yeah,
by
that was.
this guy.
I believe that was actually done by the father. Uh, if I
So the father's the elf, right?
The father
Yes.
is in fact the elf.
Okay.
The
Okay.
mayor is just another warforged.
Right.
Okay.
He's a bit meaner looking though, so I kind of don't blame him for hiding his face.
I don't think Lance would know anything about the father, would he? Just curious.
Everything that pretty much we know already.
Yeah, just with the rest
But I
of
don't think anything else, right, Jack?
He made
That's a
Sterling.
that's a good point that I made in my head, and I didn't say anything at all. So you guys don't know anything about it. The guy in the vat, the green vat, that was the guy he's trying to revive. That's the wizard.
Oh. So the vat's not melting
Yeah,
people.
it's
the
not
vat-
melting people. It's trying to revive. It's the pot that he's using to revive the wizard.
Okay.
So it makes it a little bit
see.
less heinous, but it's still kind of heinous.
Okay, so that's all the information. Cool.
Hmm.
You guys can finish discussing. I gotta go take care of some stuff. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
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 Do we know why the father wanted to eliminate death?
I have no idea. I think he just really wanted to.
He
But
doesn't
we
like
know
death.
that
I asked
we
him
know.
several times why, and he was
Mhm.
just like, it's like it puts a limit on people. It's not good.
But we
I don't know.
know that.
If you wanna know like for real, you could just watch the stream.
Okay. So he doesn't necessarily want to eliminate death himself. He's just taking on his father's mantle.
He wants to eliminate death himself. That is 100% true. So you're wrong in thinking he doesn't, because I asked him like, is this really what you want to do? And he was like, yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. He needs to revive the father because he can't do it himself.
I think a good thing to add in there is he doesn't have the knowledge or the like. He's not smart enough.
Okay. Okay. Some things are simpler than I thought. I can reveal one of my theories that has been proven wrong.
Oh, really?
One of my theories that has been proven wrong now is I thought this Mayor Construct guy was a simulacrum.
Yeah.
What's that?
A simulacrum is a 7th level spell where if you are a high enough level to cast it, you create a copy of yourself.
Mm.
And it basically has all your knowledge and abilities to cast, but it can't heal as well or can't recover spell slots. But it's basically a copy of yourself. I thought he was a simulacrum and the original died. In a sense, correct, because the original is dead. But he's not a simulacrum. He is a creation of this grand wizard, just like you. He created him and he also created you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I really don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to like sentence this Warforged to death. I guess, or like I don't know. I don't want to throw him in jail or something. But I need him to see the light. Not the light of God, but like the light of, or the error of his ways.
I wonder if we can
Because
somehow speak to this father.
oh, using speak to the dead.
I mean, that's one way. Probably the most direct way.
I mean, if you wait a month, you can.
I don't know about that, because that's
I
at a
also
much greater
doubt that
cost.
it's gonna be a month. It'll probably be something like, oh, now we need even more of this goop.
He made a really convincing argument. I'll give him that.
What was his argument?
He was just really like wordy with it. So I mean,
Well, in terms of to like remove death, like get rid of death.
basically his argument was, it, you should probably just watch the stream because I will never be able to explain it in enough detail. But basically, death is like a limit that either nature or gods or whatever has put on like on different. I'm just gonna use humanity as like uh, a filler for like everything.
Creatures.
Creatures big and small, and it's like a limit, and gods get to choose exactly when people die, and that's unfair because some people don't want to die, and it's even more unfair because some people could like do things if they were given more time. Say like for example, sick people or you know
Mhm.
uh, dying people.
Death is a part of life.
And so what I said is, you know, people aren't made to live forever. If you give people immortality, they eventually lose the will to live.
Without, yeah, that's pretty much what I. Without death, there isn't really much life. There is, but it's kind of whatever after a while.
You lose any passion and you stop caring about things.
Did you tell him you would not spread this information by chance?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you make any sort of sign or symbol or promise that you would not tell anyone what you spoke of?
No, I just told him that I get you guys to understand why I am going to follow his orders, so to speak. And then I deceived him. I lied straight to his face because I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Hmm. I feel like my new theory has also been disproven, but we'll have to see.
Another counterpoint I raised to his arguments was, if people live forever, eventually there's going to be too much people.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. There's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mindset that changes when you're immortal.
Yeah.
Actually,
There is.
so there wouldn't be too many people.
No, really? How so?
If anything, there might be less people.
Well, okay. I guess I could talk about this part. When
Well,
you're
at
immortal,
this,
you're less likely to have children. In fact, you would most likely not have children.
well, that's true, but you know, think about the things that aren't like capable of thinking. Like, what if he's not just trying to like grant immortality to humans? He's just trying to grant immortality to everything, like bugs or like I don't know, fish. What if there was like a never-ending supply of fish?
Hold on.
The
There,
oceans would run out of room.
there's a
Well,
difference.
the I guess what the food chain changes when you're immortal.
Yes.
It doesn't work like that because you know how I talked about what procreation, like having kids. So like when you're immortal, you probably won't have kids. So like if that
Who's to
affects the
say
food
people won't?
chain,
Who's to say people won't fuck like rabbits? They could totally just do that.
I mean they
But
can, but the mindset to have kids changes. Because okay, when you're immortal, when you have kids, they're likely going to be your enemy
yes.
because they will also be immortal, which is why you won't create kids to make enemies of.
I kind of disagree with that. I believe if you make kids and you're immortal,
Your kids will also be immortal.
they'll also be immortal. But like, wouldn't the whole point of like having kids be to like spend time with them?
People make kids to have like something to pass on so when they die.
To be
When
able
you
to
don't die,
I mean,
carry
you
on
that's like
that
a
legacy.
that's a very cynical way of thinking about it.
I mean it is kind
Some
of
people just want to have
biologically and
children.
socially true though. It's kind of true in multiple senses.
Even without meaning to, you're still doing that.
Doing what?
Having a kid to be able to pass on what you know, to be able to
Mm.
pass on your legacy, to be able to pass on a part of yourself to them.
And there's
In
no
a way.
passing on when you're immortal. You don't need a pass on because you're immortal. And in
That's
some
fair.
senses, you don't want to pass on, which is why I was saying that they will become your enemy.
That's fair.
Mhm.
But like, when they become immortal too, that I feel like they wouldn't become your enemy, and it would more become like camaraderie.
Mm,
Because if I guess in this case, I'll use the mayor as an example. Both the mayor and the wizard are trying to seek knowledge, and in this case, there is a camaraderie. The mayor is seeking knowledge, and I guess in this case, he is seeking knowledge in the mayor, the wizard's stead, because the wizard is dead. So
Yes, but in
if
seeking that knowledge, he's hurting others.
Okay, I have
that
a
is not
question.
exactly what I'm talking about at this moment. I'm talking about why they'd be comrades instead of mortal enemies.
No, because if he's seeking knowledge, the knowledge can still hurt them even if they're immortal. It doesn't mean that you can't feel pain.
I know. I'm saying if they were both immortal, they would be more like comrades because they're both seeking knowledge, so they would want to build off each other's knowledge.
Until they kind of stab each other in the back.
But why would they want to do that?
Because they want more knowledge than the other.
But there's no reason for that. If they want more knowledge, they'd help each other.
I don't know. People are
Okay.
greedy, even if they
Were
live
you-
forever.
Yeah, because I mean, the quality of life and stuff, right? I mean, even if you live forever, there's still quality of life, and there's
Yeah.
like desire for control and stuff, which is a
True.
power thing. There's a power balance. Anyway, were you able to gauge whether his argument and desire for immortality was greater than his what would be the right way to call it? His
Willingness to hurt?
No, his hate for the faith and gods.
I'd say that he hates gods a lot more than his willingness to revive stuff. He just happens to they just happen to like line up. He can both hate gods and revive stuff at the same time. As
Well,
like
not revive, because his goal is immortality, right? So I wasn't thinking revive.
it's not immortality; it's reviving stuff.
Oh,
He's
hold
trying to
on.
revive the wizard, so that the
Okay,
wizard can revive, or not revive, but well, actually, yes. Let me rephrase that. He's trying to revive the wizard in specific, and then the wizard will grant immortality.
Aren't wizards who are revived usually become liches?
no.
Actually, I think that's exactly
No?
what's going to happen, because the token in the roll 20 looks exactly like a lich.
Liches is a somewhat related topic, but not at the moment.
That's actually another thing I said to argue his points. How can we be so certain that the wizard will even be the wizard?
Yeah.
It could be like a totally different person.
Especially with all these memories that's being pumped into him.
Oh. So, okay, sorry. Eliminate death was the thing. Okay, so I know he wants to revive the father, but there was a topic of the desire / knowledge to eliminate death.
That is the wizard's goal. Currently, the mayor's goal is just to revive the father. The
Okay,
father,
gotcha.
who's
But
who's
my question is, so I know I hear that he wants to, like, his number one goal is to revive the father, and he has somewhat taken on the mantle to eliminate death, partially because his father wanted to, and also because he needs his father to help this fulfill this dream of eliminating death.
basically.
I want to know, if you can. I know this is kind of indirect. If his hate for gods is greater than the need to eliminate death.
Well, I mean, I feel like I kind of already answered that, but somehow my answer has changed, and I feel like I don't actually know, because he hated it when he spoke about it. He hated gods with a pretty fiery passion. It sounded like he really hated them, but at the same time, he spoke a lot more passionately about eliminating death.
Okay, then I will leave it up in the air.
I have to go now.
Okay, bye.